fucking live chat? I am. Sweet. All right. Oh. What's up, Liberian? Are you fucking around? Are we fucking around here? Yeah. Am I on stream, but there's no one to fucking talk to? Does that shit happen sometimes when we stream sometimes? Maybe people are... This is so out of tune. Is this so fucking out of tune, lad? Okay. Jesus, dude. So out of tune. Larry, were you playing this? Fucking lovely, Lord Guru. Fucking lovely timing. How's it going, buddy? How is it going? Nice to have someone in chat. It's really weird streaming when there's just no one around and I'm just don't really know what the fuck to do, if I should start talking or not for the people watching on replay or just fucking wait around. And I decided I'll just fucking wait around. Someone's gonna join eventually. How was your New Year, Lord Guru? How was your New Year's? Or New Year's Eve, I should say. Mine was just like any other day, but when I woke up today, I was able to legally bet. So fucking thank the Lord that I can fucking bet now. I got hosed on a bet just another day. Exactly. Yeah, I think New Year's is probably the dumbest holiday because it's such an arbitrary thing. Like you can pick any day to be New Year's because any day literally can be New Year's. Never really got it, and I don't drink and I don't party and go out and shit. So I think I fell asleep at around 11 p.m. ish, maybe 11:30, to the sounds of my neighbor going absolutely fucking crazy, because Georgia versus Ohio State in the college football semifinals was going on, and people in Ohio fucking love Ohio State, and they ended up losing by a point. So my neighbor was going fucking batshit for the entire thing. So I fell asleep to the sounds of that, and that was pretty much my New Year's. I didn't mind the screaming though, because that happens to me sometimes, not too often, but certain fights like Oliveira Gaethje, Oliveira Makachev, who else? Both Colby Usman fights. There's been certain fights where I'm just fucking screaming at the top of my lungs. So I get it. So I signed up for like a bunch of different what's it called? Betting sites because it just became legal in Ohio, 16 hours ago, and there was a whole bunch of sites that had like free play promotions and stuff, and at least half of them ended up being scams, which is crazy because there are websites that like are legit promoted and shit, but then like I looked it up and everyone said the same thing. It's just a fucking scam. So I didn't get as much money as I wanted, and then the ones I did they're divided in they Jew you out as much as fucking possible. That being said, I still made money today. I don't know how much actually. I could have, technically speaking, I could have made a fuckload of money, and I wouldn't know it. I wouldn't know for another like 3 hours or so. But I made at least I think like $26, which is good. It's pretty fucking good. It's just so nice to fucking finally be able to bet the way I want to bet and not be forced to do fantasy. I did do fantasy today, and I will probably be doing more fantasy still. But now I don't feel like I have to. I'm not forced to do it. It's just an option for me now, which is that's what it should have always been, you know? But yeah, and then next November, Ohio supposedly is going to vote on legal weed. We were supposed to do it this last November, but our stupid governor delayed it a year because Republicans hate weed for whatever reason. And yeah, so hopefully in 2 years, because it will pass for sure. Ohio, well, people fucking smoke weed in Ohio like a lot. It will pass for sure. But the time it takes for the bill to pass and then to be implemented is usually at least a year. Like the sports betting thing, that was voted on and passed, what, 14 months ago, I think? 14 or 15 months ago. So, and it's just now being implemented. So weed's going to be the same thing, if not more. So fingers crossed in 2 years, if I'm still in Ohio, that we have legal weed. Because even though it's cheaper to buy it illegally, and sometimes it's even nicer to buy it illegally, like I just hate the fucking what's it called? Just dealing with people. And even though my new dealer I just got, he's really fucking cool, and like I don't have to fucking chit chat with him for like an hour. It's still nicer to just fucking walk in a store, fucking look at everything and pick like exactly what the fuck I want instead of being like held at the whim of the dealer or whatever the fuck they have. So fucking hopefully, but Ohio is slowly getting better with our rules. Our gun laws are more relaxed, which they were already relaxed, but they're even more relaxed. And we got betting and weed hopefully fucking next. Yeah. Did you watch Cage Warriors yesterday? Did anyone watch Cage Warriors yesterday? Decent card. I think it was a decent card. It started like the prelims. There were like 2 or 3 fights that made you want to rip your hair out. But overall, pretty good card. I think 4 of the 5 main card fights ended in a knockout. I think the only thing bad about you didn't watch it. It was good. I only watched it just because it was the only MMA on. And Bellator versus Ryzen was on like at 5 a.m. my time. And I was under the impression that it was on 8 p.m. my time. On Tapology, it said 8 p.m. So I was under the impression that it was on a fucking 8 p.m., but it's actually on at 5 a.m. I wouldn't have woken up for that shit anyways. But that was, I gotta open stuff for there better. The usual, gotta do the usual. I know, let's do it. Let's go, buddy. As usual, Bellator versus Ryzen. That was five fights on the card, and all 5 were decision. Big surprise there. And Cage Warriors. There were 3 UFC rejects on Cage Warriors, and they all won. It was Darren Stewart. He did. It was a TKO, but it was a brutal TKO. I forgot the name of the guy he smashed, but he got him down and he just elbowed him right in the fucking orbital and like broken orbital. Very, very obvious broken orbital. Probably one of the better knockouts of the night in terms of the viciousness. Wilson Hayes got a decision win over some fucking chode. I don't know. And then in the main events, Modestas Bukauskas knocked out Chuck Taylor, I think his name is. Just some guy that really didn't have any business being in there with him to begin with. I have no idea how the guy was like 5-1 and he got a title shot. Don't know how. Wasn't a good fight. I feel like I think it was a 3rd or 4th round knockout, but if Bukauskas just was aggressive from round 1, I think it would have been a 1st round knockout. I think he was being a little bit too safe, and I'm guessing didn't want to gas himself out. He's a light heavyweight and shit. But I feel like out of those three, Bukauskas is I don't think he's good. I don't think he's like but I do think he's UFC caliber. I think he's low tier UFC caliber. He was in the UFC. Then he got knocked out by Jimmy Crute, which isn't that bad. He had a split decision, which definitely could have gone his way against Mikhail Oleksiejczuk, which even though he's a middleweight now, it's still I don't think it's a bad loss. And then his third fight was against Khalil Roundtree. If you remember when Khalil kicked his knee, and one of the most disgusting, brutal knee injuries I've ever seen in MMA. Probably the worst. Now, there's been a couple others, but definitely top 3, top 5. When Khalil, like he did the oblique side kick, and the way Bukauskas' knee like hyperextended, I still get chills thinking about it. It was so gross, and I personally thought the UFC was stupid for. I know he was 0-3, but I was not happy with the UFC cutting him for that because first off, it should be an illegal technique. I truly believe that, because you're fucking with people's careers, and you're also fucking with what's it called? I forgot what I was gonna say. But you're fucking with the careers, and it's I don't know. There are counters to it, but it's like I don't know. Definitely should be legal. Do you remember the fucking? Do you remember that fight though? Roundtree versus Bukauskas. Like Bukauskas was winning that fight, and then just one fucking kick to the fucking right here, and literally one of the worst looking knee injuries I've ever seen. But whether or not it should be legal or not, I don't think you should cut a guy just because he's 0-3. I don't think you should cut him on based on that, dude. Like that was a nasty injury, and that's two out of 3 fights he could have and maybe should have won, but because of circumstances and ending on injury, it really rubbed me the wrong way that he got cut. And so I was happy to see him get a victory, but it was a stupid fucking fight, man. Like the main event was supposed to be what's his name? Christian Leroy Duncan, and his opponent got allegedly hit and run by some guy in London the night before, and that was the fight I really wanted to see. That was like the reason why I wanted to see that card. And the guy who was supposed to fight Taylor, he had stints in the UFC, but he kept having either bad luck or stupid luck, or I think he got popped for roids one time, and I can't really remember. He either won the Ultimate Fighter or he got close to winning the Ultimate Fighter, but then he got popped for roids, or he did something and then they kicked him. He's a journeyman record, but he is actually pretty good. And that fight, it was intriguing to me. I didn't think Duncan was gonna plow through him at all, and it was the only fight on the card I was looking forward to. But what are you gonna do? Thoughts on Ben Askren, as a human or as a fighter? As a human, I think he's pretty cool. I always enjoyed his trash talk for the most part. I thought he was usually pretty clever, sometimes a little bit corny, but usually pretty clever. And he made build-ups relatively interesting. And even though he had a really short UFC career, you can't deny that he had a super fun UFC career. Before he got to the UFC, I would say pretty much all his fights were boring as fuck. And when he was in Bellator, I liked him as a person, but I always rooted against him because he would just take you down and just fucking lay on you. And I didn't watch his one fights. I think he was in one. Yeah, he was in one. I didn't watch any of his one fights. He was definitely roided in one. If you look at his physique in one versus his physique in Bellator and UFC, and that it's completely different. Not that's a bad thing. Everyone's roided as fucking one. Like if you're going there and you're not roided, you're putting yourself in a massive disadvantage. I would say that's the case for literally any MMA promotion, including the UFC. But especially Japanese promotions and Asian promotions where they encourage fucking PEDs. They encourage it. They literally say we will not drug test in the fucking contract. You'd be stupid not to take that shit. So I didn't watch his fights in one, but I'm guessing they're maybe a little bit more interesting because he had more testosterone in him. But then when he got to the UFC, the fucking Robbie Lawler fight was insane. Fucking insane. First off, I don't know why they scheduled that fight. That was a really stupid matchmaking by the UFC, I thought. Ben said it himself. He called out, I think he's of the top 10 of welterweight at the time, he called out 8 or 9 of them. And they gave him the one guy he didn't call out, which is Robbie Lawler, because there's really not much to call out with Robbie. Like, no one dislikes Robbie Lawler. You can't really shit talk him because he's a fucking legend. I mean, you can shit talk him now because he needs to fucking retire and he's a shell of himself, and it just hurts your soul to watch him fight these days. But you can't shit talk who he is as a person, and you can't like he's a fucking legend. And for a while he was one of my favorite fighters. For a long while he was one of my favorite fighters. So when that match got made, I was not happy about it. But that fight was fucking incredible. To this day, I still am not 100% sold on the fin. Like, most people are like, "Oh my god, early stoppage from Dean," blah blah blah. But when you look at it back and you see what happened with Robbie, and then you listen to Ben's side of it, I think he did choke him out, like completely choke him out because of the way his arm fell. And then Ben said as soon as that happened, he let go a little bit, which he shouldn't have done. That's really stupid. But Ben doesn't have a killer instinct. This is why it's so much better in MMA to have a killer instinct. You know, like a John Jones who will win at any cost, who does not give a fuck. It's a lot more advantageous to be a fucking asshole in there than to be a nice guy in there. Like Kevin Holland is a nice guy in there, and Ben Askren is a nice guy in there. Yeah, don't be a fucking nice guy in there. It can fucking cost you a victory. But he allegedly let the choke go a little bit, and then that was right when Herb stopped it, and then he came right back to it. I think it was a flash choke where Robbie was choked out for a fucking second, and then he came back. So I think that actually was a legitimate victory by Ben Askren. But you could also, in the first 30 seconds of the fight, you could definitely make the case that the fight should have been stopped. Askren, I believe Lawler was out for a split second, but I also believe Askren was out for at least one, probably 2 or 3 split seconds while he was just pummeling his ass. Watching it live, I thought for sure Askren was out on 1 or 2 of those, and I was surprised that Herb kept it going. So I get why Robbie fans were angry about it. But his hand was like this, and then it went straight down. Yeah, it went limp, but it went limp in a way that he was out. It didn't go limp in a conscious person way. It went limp in a this guy is out way. So yeah, and then the next fight, the fucking Masvidal versus Askren. The build up to that was fucking awesome. I loved this. Was Ben Askren at his best, just fucking trolling the shit out of Masvidal. Masvidal was so fucking pissed. If Masvidal does not get that flying knee, you know he's losing the fight. 10 times out of 10, he's losing that fight. His only chance is to get that fucking Hail Mary flying knee. But good on him, because it wasn't him, but his coach. He said his coach watched tape, and he saw Ben's propensity to always when something's coming at him, he's always ducks down to the right, low to the right. So Masvidal set him up for that absolutely fucking perfectly. And yeah, fastest knockout in the UFC, one of the craziest knockouts in the UFC. And I was really sad that Masvidal won. I really wanted Askren to win, but it was like it made for fucking perfect theatrics. And then his third fight versus Damian Maia, such an underrated fight. Such a fucking underrated fight between 2 incredible grapplers and 2 horrendous strikers. And because of that, it becomes a striking, just a crazy ass striking match. And yes, it was the worst technique you've ever seen in a striking match, but it was I loved that fight, man. I thought that was a really fucking underrated fun fight. I think it was like 3 years ago in 2020. But after that fight, I was yes. Can we not spam Sebastian, please? But yeah, like Ben Askren's UFC career was fucking awesome. Like I don't have too many bad things to say about Ben Askren. I think he's pretty cool. Where's Lisa Riley? She is in Indiana right now. She's always in Indiana. Yeah, I was on the Askren and Colby hype train, so I stopped rooting for Lawler when he fought them. Yeah, I can't even remember who I wasn't for the Askren Lawler fight. I wasn't rooting for anybody. I like both people. I like Robbie as a fighter way more, but I like Ben as a person way more. So I wasn't really rooting for anyone. I was just enjoying the fight, and that was a crazy fucking fight. Like for as long as it lasted, that was a really fucking crazy fight. What's up, Guilo? Say nice thing on China Guru fan. You are smarter than black people, probably. I think that's a nice thing. Dude, I picked Lawler over Colby after the Askren fight. Jesus, Nub, you did? Really? I mean, Colby did take it on short notice, but Jesus, dude. I wasn't doing Tapology, and like I don't even know if I was doing fantasy at the time, to be honest. So I don't think I technically picked anyone, but I thought Colby was going to win heading into that for sure. Cuphead time. Yeah, I don't have Cuphead. You're gonna have to ask Musical for that. It's not a bot, Nubby. It's Rigo just being fun. Ben spinning back fist. I know. His spinning back fist versus Damian Maia. It was so fucking. It was such a hilariously bad technique fight, but incredibly paced. Like lots of action, especially for two older guys that are welterweights that typically don't put the pace on people. Like it was a really, really good fight. Like go back and watch that fight. That's a fun fight. I like two shitty stand-up guys is going at it. That's really fun. Six Soul, a man of mystery and controls his spirit. Wild and free, but his heart, oh so cold. He wanders through the night, a shadow on the street, a lone wolf. He fights for what he believes. Thank you, champ. Oh man, I'm getting fucking spammed. This is not Rigo, it's Polidori. Oh, Sebastian, you're Polidori. Wait, you're Polidori? Oh, sweet. How's it going, buddy? Don't make E land a 6. What? What's E land? I'm confused. Hold on. Are all these fucking different? No, they're all different. Okay. Okay. Hope you stepdad kiss you so many times. I don't have a stepdad. Nubby has a stepdad. Oh, Tiny. Oh, you're talking to Nubby. Gotcha. No, we don't need Nubby's stepdad being any more physical with him than he already is. We don't need that. Fixhole was a man of few words, but when he stepped into the ring, he let his fists do the talking. A skilled mixed martial artist would not go that far. He had a reputation for being one of the toughest fighters around, pushing his body to the limit. Every day in pursuit of perfection, his coaches marveled at his discipline and dedication, knowing that he would stop at nothing to emerge victorious. On the night of the big fight, the arena was packed with fans, all eager to see Six Soul take on his opponent. As the bell rang, the two fighters approached each other, sizing each other up. Six Soul was cool and calm, with his eyes fixed on his opponent with laser-like focus. He struck first, landing a powerful punch. I know this ends up with me getting knocked out, right? That sent his opponent stumbling backwards. The crowd went wild as Six Soul followed up with a flurry of blows, driving his opponent to the ground. The fight was over in a matter of seconds. Holy shit, I win the fight! Oh, thank you, champ. I was not expecting that. Six Soul makes victorious with his arms raised in triumph as the crowd cheered. Oh yeah. Rather than rebook Nate Chimaev or Nate McGregor 3. Well, why would it, dude? Nubby, Nubby, I don't know why you've been on this train ever since that fight got remade or got canceled. The Nate versus Chimaev. Why do you want to see Nate versus Chimaev? Nate has a -% chance against Chimaev. That's the easiest money you could ever fucking bet. You won't make much, but Nate doesn't have a chance against him. I want to see Nate. I mean, in the UFC, there's only 2 fights with Nate I think you can make with him, and that's Connor and Masvidal. I don't think you can make anything else because the Masvidal fight was stopped stupid, like really stupidly. When you consider the fucking third eye that RoboCop had, and you consider how much blood he had, and then you consider what Nate Diaz had, which was just his scar tissue busting up like it always does. Yeah, and Masvidal was slowing down in that fight. I still think Masvidal wins that fight. And if they run it back, I think he wins it again. But you don't know. You don't fucking know. Like Nate can put it on you towards the end of the fight. He definitely can. So Chimaev Nate will happen. No, it won't, Nubby. How? Nubby, how will Chimaev Nate happen? Chimaev is looking at Nate's scared if you don't accept. Are you trolling? Are you trolling? Nate's not even in the UFC, dude. He's not even in the UFC right now. So, and Nate's scared if you don't accept. He accepted the fight originally, though. So I don't understand. He accepted the fight. They made him accept the fight, but he accepted the fight. And dude, if I'm Nate, I'm not going to the back to the UFC right away. Nate's got at least a couple high profile boxing matches or BKFC matches. You can imagine Nate versus Mike Perry in BKFC, or Nate versus Jake Paul. Like, he's got some options. So I can see Nate coming back to the, well, no, he's fucking old though. I don't know how old he is, to be honest. I think he's like 36, 37. If let's hypothetically, he does 1 or 2 boxing matches in the next year. I can't, Jesus fucking Christ, Jeff. Oh my God. Six Soul had always been careful about using public restrooms. As a trans man, he faced his fair share of discrimination and harassment, and he didn't want to risk any more confrontations. Lots of confrontations as a trans man, you're right, Tim. So when he found himself in a crowded coffee shop with an urgent need to use the bathroom, he hesitated, but he couldn't hold it any longer. So he gritted his teeth and made his way to the back of the shop. To his relief, the bathroom was empty. He locked the door behind him and let out a sigh of relief. But as he sat down on the toilet, he heard a knock on the door. "Occupied," he called out, hoping the person would go away. But the knocking continued, growing louder and more insistent, just like Gapier's trolling. Six Soul's heart raced as he realized what was happening. Someone was trying to force their way into the bathroom, and they weren't going to give up. In a panic, Six Soul grabbed his phone and called 911. Classic Six Soul move, right? As he waited for the operator to pick up, he held his breath, praying that he would make it out of the bathroom alive. I'm guessing I don't make it out of the bathroom alive. I'm here as Kai Jen BC of some people I've mentioned to you. This Chinese meme is like, it took a long time for it to start going, and it's going and growing now. Like, we got Rigo, Polidori, and Loquacious, and I like to be like the anti-meme of it, but I'm still part of the meme where I'm like, I'm the white capitalist, and I'm against it. But I am against it in the sense that I don't think it's that funny. I just don't. So they want me to continue. Chip, be my guest, man. Be my guest. I want to know what happens to me. Do I make it out alive, or does someone cut off my penis that I made into a vagina, and I'm gonna have to make it back into a penis again? I need to know. If a mom and dad have a baby and the mom's hair color is pink and the dad's hair color is blue, What's the baby hair color gonna be? It depends on their natural hair color. Unless you're saying their natural hair color is pink and blue, in which case I would say purple. I guess. I don't know. Strange question, Nubby, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I've given you a bunch of strange comments on your videos, so yeah, you're welcome to repay me. Because of stupid MMA Joey, that's why I'm not here as Polidori. Dude, I messaged him. He did not respond to me, Polidori, so I don't know. But I did message him and told him to knock it off. So if he keeps going, then he'll be banned. But like I don't want to ban him. I think he's funny. But yeah, if he keeps going, like you shouldn't be afraid to be Polidori here. Like I don't think. Like I messaged him, dude. So it's either he complies or he doesn't and he's banned. It's one or the other. Rose and Six Soul are live at the same time. What do? I know Rose went live right when I it's me, Washington, and Shemp. We're the three rosebuds here. We're the three fucking rosebuds here. So I appreciate you guys picking me over Rose. Speaking of Rose, I gotta touch on this real quick. I did not see the grappling thing. I will never watch a grappling anything I will never, because I'm not gay. Like you gotta be really fucking bored to watch grappling and find it interesting. Like there might be certain matchups that are interesting. Like if Armin and Gamrot had just a pure grappling match, I would probably watch that. If it was anything like their MMA match, I would watch that. But 99 times out of 100, it's going to be boring. Anyways, she faces Jillian Robertson and in a grappling match and allegedly gets choked out in a minute or so. And a whole bunch of people were like shitting on Rose for it. It's like, what the fuck, dude? When I saw that fight, that grappling match announced, I was like, oh, okay, Rose is gonna lose. Like she's just testing herself. People are stupid and they just see Jillian Robertson's MMA record, and they're like, oh, she sucks. But no, she's really good on the ground. She's horrific on the feet, and that's why she's got like a 50-50 record. But once she gets you on the ground, it's pretty much over for most fighters. And she's a weight division up. So there was pretty much no chance for Rose. This was just Rose testing her abilities. A lot of MMA fighters do this, where they will take on a more experienced grappler and a bigger grappler so they can just get that experience, you know, and it's a loss, but doesn't really count as a loss because who cares about grappling? So I like big ups to Rose. Like she knew she was going to lose and she did it anyways. I don't see why that's shitting on Rose. Like I don't see why that's a bad look for Rose. It's just grappling. It does not matter. But back to the story. MMA, someone is trying to break into the bathroom I'm in. Six Soul said, his voice shaking. I don't know what to do. This is so ridiculous. Okay, stay on the line with me, MMA said, his voice steady and reassuring. So the dispatcher's name is MMA. Very interesting. I'm going to call the police and then come over to help you. Just stay where you are and try to stay as safe as possible. Six Soul nodded, even though he's on the telephone, grateful for his friend's help. He wrapped his arms around his knees, trying to make himself as small as possible. He could hear the person on the other side of the door trying to force their way in, and he braced himself for the worst. But just as he thought he couldn't take it anymore, he heard the sound of sirens approaching. A moment later, the door burst open, and a team of police officers stormed in the bathroom, guns drawn. Jesus. Six Soul let out a sob of relief as he saw the officers apprehend the person who had been trying to break in. He was safe, and he was safe, and he knew it was all thanks to the quick thinking and bravery of his friend MMA and the responding officers. Was that the end of the story? Dude, that did not end like how I was going to think it ended at all. Holy shit. Oh, yes, MMA musical. Oh, okay. Oh, so my friend, that's musical. Okay, gotcha. Fucking gotcha, lad. Thank you. You're not so stupid, Guilo, after all. Enjoy hot, fragrant winter wine. I don't drink, Sebastian. Or I drink once a year. And it is 2023 now. So at any point in the next 365 days, you will probably get another drunk stream. And that one I will keep up. I'm so pissed off at myself that I didn't keep that drunk stream up. That was 6 straight hours of me going crazy. And I don't remember hardly any of it. I just know it was a really good stream, just because I was so fucking loosey-goosey. Would I clap Rose or Jillian Roberts? Oh, man. Nubby, Rose with hair or Rose without? Or Rose now or Rose with hair? Or Rose, or let's say Rose before, because even if Rose grew her hair out now, she's gotten punched in the face a lot. And like, she already kind of had a pug nose, but over the years, like it's really got like the scar tissue and everything has made her definitely not as attractive as she used to be. That being said, I still think she's attractive. I think she's got a really nice smile, and I'm one of the probably the number one physical feature I look for in girls is like a big fucking Cheshire cat cheesy smile, and she has that. So it's tough. But I would say right now, probably Jillian Roberts. Probably. Just because the hair, dude. Like, it's hard. But if she grows her hair out, then I'm probably going Rose. Hello, dude. New viewer here. What's up, Paulo White? How's it going? I'm your father, Washington. You're definitely not a new viewer then. Every time someone says they're a new viewer, it's like an 80% chance they're not a new viewer. But yeah, like the fact you said I'm your father, Washington, makes me worried, or makes me think that you're not a new viewer. But if you are, welcome to the channel. I appreciate you joining. Granny Marbles. Granny Marbles? Who the fuck is Granny Marbles? I don't know what Granny Marbles is referring to, Nubby. I sniff cat now, got Xmas present. Holy shit, dude. Oh my God. Polidori, send me some, or Sebastian, send me some. Oh my God, I need to get some cat, and yeah, and I can't. I can, but it's risky. It's really fucking risky. Because I don't think it's good. I don't think it's pure ket, and like the way I do it, like I need pure ket, or else I'm gonna fucking overdose on fentanyl. So I don't want to fucking do that. Type F in chat at 6soul. I literally can't type in chat. It won't let me. Okay, one more. Oh, one more. Yes, let's do one more. Let's go for it, champ. Fucking lovely, Loquacious. Glad to see you here. What's up, buddy? Hope you had a fucking lovely New Year's, man. Rose now. Yes, I'm going Julian right now. She's not attractive, but she's not unattractive, and she has hair. And even though it's bright red, she fucking has hair. And I'm trying to think of her like. She's not one of the fighters. When she fights, I'm like looking at her ass. You know, she's not a fucking she's not a Norma Jamont, you know. But I think it's okay if I remember correctly. I don't know though. Hello, Loquacious, CCP allies upon. Zhang Loquacious, Glorious General, Saphan, yes. 6soul and MMA Musical had always been close friends, bonded by their shared experiences as trans men in a world that often didn't understand them. Oh, so true. As they arrived at the shed, oh, we have a shed, sweet. 6soul couldn't help but feel a little nervous. He had never been to an orgy before. Oh, okay. The first two were so wholesome, champ. He had never been to an orgy before, and he wasn't sure what to expect. I don't know what to expect out of this story, man. Thoughts on Lisa Riley versus Beautiful Han Woman? Oh, man. Beautiful Han Woman is definitely 10 times smarter than Lisa Riley, but Larry takes shits that are 10 times smarter than Lisa Riley, so that's not saying much. I'm going to say Lisa Riley is sluttier and probably the more fun fuck, but there is no way I could tolerate Lisa Riley's presence for more than like 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm going to go with Beautiful Han Woman all day long. I find the channel through MMA Guru Mandarin subs. Nice. It's censored, champ? Wait, what's censored? Wait, what? Censored? What's censored? What the fuck is censored? You woke up an hour ago? Loquacious, what the fuck were you doing? You woke up at 9 p.m. Bro, I woke up at 7 a.m. this morning. I woke up at 7. What's up, MA Joey? How's it going, buddy? 2 more weeks until we're back in the Apex. Oh, dude, I know. 2023, Apex should be banned. Should be fucking banned. At least it's not a bad card, though. It's not a great card. Definitely not a great card, but it's not a bad card. It's better than some of the ones we had leading up to the break. So I'm not complaining too much. I just hate that every single fucking year, UFC doesn't competes with the Super Bowl, but they never compete. Like, UFC's never on Sundays. But Dana White said that he learned his lesson that you don't have a fight card the day before the Super Bowl. But like, I have a hard time fucking believing that shit, mate. Like, really fucking hard time believing that. I just got your disconnected. I didn't see it. That's cool. That's cool, buddy. No accusations at all. It's just if you are, please don't. Beautiful Han woman cooks Larry for breakfast fun when you wake up. Yeah, dude, I woke up to Larry fucking on my chest, and he got me heavy he gets me pretty heavy every single fucking every single fucking day with his drool. But sometimes like because he likes to knead on my blanket, and when he's kneading, like, he's really happy. When he's happy, he drools. So, and he was doing it like right on my face too, and then he'll shake his head like a dog, and then slobber goes everywhere. And like, I got fucking everything on my face, and it was fucking hysterical. Always makes me laugh. It's really gross, but it always makes me laugh. MMA Guru have best on audience. Is Robertson's hair actually red, or she died? Dude, that's not a natural hair color, Nubby. I don't know what it's naturally. I don't think it's naturally red, but that's hair. That's bright red hair dye. My story is time for another. No, okay. Oh no, another one. Okay. Sixel had always been confident in his skills as a mixed martial artist, but when he stepped into the cage to face Mason Guru, he knew he was in for a tough fight. True. I woke up at 8 p.m. What the fuck is okay? So you might actually be Guru. If you woke up at 8 p.m., you're literally Guru. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, I went to bed at 11 p.m. and woke 11:30-ish. Don't know exactly when. And I woke up at 7 to Larry. And I feel better. Like, I don't know how you guys do it. If I wake up even at 9 a.m., I always feel a little bit worse. If I wake up at 10, I feel a bit worse than that. 11, worse than that. I rarely wake up at 11 these days. But I always feel so good when I wake up early in the morning. It's because like there's just less like chatter in the collective human consciousness in the area around you, because most people are sleeping, or they just woke up and they're just like drowsy and shit. I find that's the best time to get your meditations in and just like start the day off fucking right, lad. But yeah, dude, props to Loquacious and Guru for waking up fucking 11 and 12 hours after, but no, 13 and 14 hours after I woke up. That is very impressive. Mason was a seasoned veteran with a reputation for being one of the best submission artists in the business. Oh, wow. Submission artist? No, he's a Taekwondo specialist. The bell rang, and the two fighters circled each other, sizing each other up. Sixel struck first, landing a powerful punch at Mason's face, but Mason was ready for it, and he dodged the attack. Dude, I've thought about what would happen if I punched Guru in the face. I've actually thought about it because he's literally 100 pounds bigger than me, but I do have power. I have a hard time believing I could knock him out. Like, it's 100 pounds, a 100-pound difference. But it would fucking hurt. Like, if I punched him in his delicate little nose, he would probably cry. But if he punched me in my delicate giant nose, I would probably cry too. But back to the story. Sixel kept up the pressure, unleashing a fury of blows that would have knocked out most opponents. Yes, I could knock out people my size and a little bit bigger, but 100 pounds bigger, that's tough. Calcifer, what's up, buddy? Happy New Year's. Sup, Lord Guru, nice UFC clip. But Mason was made of tougher stuff. Yes, Mason endured a lot as a child. He's pretty tough. and he absorbed the blows with a calm and collected demeanor. As the fight wore on, Six-Hole began to tire. Dude, what? I'm not. Hey, if me and Guru are fighting, I'm not the one gassing out there. Okay, that's my one advantage in that fight, or I have two advantages in that fight. I'm sure my boxing is better, and I'm sure my cardio is better. That's all I got though. Other than that, like he destroys me. He had always relied on his power and endurance to carry him through his fights, but Mason seemed to have an endless supply of energy. Unless Mason had like a couple yogs right before, I could see that. Like if he powered himself with a couple yogs. So let's just say he did that. Happy New Year, Kelsey. Yes. Thank you for being here, Calcifer. You are one of the what's the word for it? You're one of the true OGs of Jerusalem. And then, in a moment of weakness, Six-Hole left an opening. Mason saw his chance and took it, sinking in a deep armbar and forcing Six-Hole to tap out. Six-Hole lay on the mat, panting and defeated, as Mason was declared the winner. It was a humbling experience, but Six-Hole knew he learned a valuable lesson. He resolved to train harder, and come back even stronger the next time. The end. That's a surprising ending, Champ. All these stories have had surprising endings. Like, if me and Guru were actually to have an MMA fight, yes, he could take me down easily and submit me, but I don't see him doing that, man. Like there's no points for submitting someone 100 pounds smaller than you. Like, you don't get points. You don't get points for beating someone anyway 100 pounds smaller than you. But I feel because of that, I feel like he would want to try to beat me in my own game. So I feel like it would be a boxing match for the most part. But good story, champ. I appreciate the stories. Nice one, Loch. Volgen Loch, gracious lad. Ni hao, Calcifer. Ni hao, Calcifer. Why did Guru upload a vid but didn't go live? I didn't even see the vid. Guru's been uploading vids and going live when I'm asleep, so I don't even see it. Was he regretting life being in a shed on New Year's? I mean, I think he uploaded, it was when I was in bed, so earliest he uploaded it like at 5 a.m. his time, like 5 or 6 a.m. his time. It's possible he did go out, like that's possible, or it's also there was a Saturday, so he typically doesn't go live on the weekends, although it was a holiday, so it would have been like probably a decent time to go live. But at the same time, most people are celebrating it, so I don't know if it would have been enough. It's hard to say with Guru, man. It's really hard to say why he didn't go live. I would say because it was a weekend and he typically doesn't go live on weekends. And he's been good. He was good about going live this past week. I want to say he was live last Saturday, last Sunday, last Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I feel like I don't think there's any like emotional undertone to why he didn't go live. I just think there's a weekend. Would be my guess. Kelsfer is number one Scottish Chinese ally. I guess so. Oh my God, China number one. So many China ally made me so happy. Best weigh-in face-off ever. Gotta be Strickland Pereira. I don't even remember Strickland Pereira, dude. That weigh-in face-off? Best weigh-in face-off ever. Call me a homer. I like Rose and Joanna. I think Rose Joanna is fucking goated, dude. Like Rose was it was so funny because Joanna was just trying everything she possibly could to get under Rose's skin, and Rose is the one who got under her skin by doing fucking nothing. I thought that was one of the best cases of reverse psychology I've ever seen, and then the end result of that. Of Rose knocking her the fuck out. Not completely, but enough to make her fucking tap. Never forget, Joanna tapped the strikes to Rose after a couple vicious left hooks and some ground and pound. That's my favorite. That one gives me chills thinking about it to this fucking day. Because, I remember watching that live and thinking... because Joanna was a monster. She was a fucking monster leading up to that fight. And I was always a Rose fan. I've been a fan of Rose since the first time I saw her. I like girls who look like that. Typically, I'm typically attracted to, like I said, the girls with the big smiles, and I like her personality, and I like her fighting style. She's a finisher. Other than the fucking Carla fight, like she goes for the finish, you know. And in my opinion, she's the most skilled MMA fighter, female MMA fighter. It's either her or Valentina, and like you literally can't make an argument for anyone else. Maybe Weili. Weili's getting there. Weili's improving a lot, so maybe you can put Weili in there as well. But Rose beat her fucking twice. So I think you gotta lean Rose. But what was this? Yeah, that's my favorite. I went to sleep at 11 a.m. Holy fucking shit! So Loquacious, you went to sleep an hour before I woke up. like overall time. Like yeah, you went to bed and an hour later I woke up, even though I was 4 hours behind you. China, best country. No, Calcifer, don't join it. Calcifer, please don't join the Chinese meme. They're taking over. Like, China's taking over the world as is. We don't need them taking over Jerusalem, too. You could break his soy nose. Oh, yeah, but he could break mine, too. Like, that's the thing. He's got a really good nose for me to break, but I've got a probably even better nose for him to break. Look at this fucking thing. First off, it's already broken, right? It's already broken. Secondly, the target is massive. Like you could miss my head and still hit my nose pretty damn good, you know? So I think we can go tit for tat on that. Do you have a good or bad chin? I don't know. So I haven't sparred in like 6 months, and every time I sparred, I'll say this: I never got rocked, I never got knocked down, never had any issues at all. But it was sparring, so I've never been in an actual like sanctioned or amateur match, or just where both people are going 100%. Like I've never been in that situation. So like I don't know. I tend to think I probably have a decent chin because I haven't gotten rocked, and I have rocked a few people. So while I wasn't going 100%, but I don't know for sure. Like you don't know until you know. My cardio is really good too, so I think that helps. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Like if fucking Wonder Boy like spin kicks my head off, like I'm getting knocked out, you know? I had a bunch of weird dreams last night. Tell us more, Zoomer Chimaev. Tell us more. What if Guru takes your back? Imagine all that weight. Dude, I'm dead. I've like this is obvious. Like me and Guru, I think, have the same amount of grappling experience. Mine was like 2 BJJ classes 13 years ago, and other than that, it was just rolling around with my friends also around that time, maybe 10 years ago at the earliest, and choking out girlfriends. That's literally the only fucking BJJ experience I have. So I have basically none, and I think he did a few classes too, so he is basically none. We have pretty much what we picked up from like watching it, and just a tiny bit of experience. So considering he's 100 pounds bigger than me, I wouldn't have a chance in the grappling. Like I don't know if you guys have ever grappled someone bigger than you. I remember rolling around with my friend who was, I want to say he was like 180 at the time. And Larry, don't do that. Don't do that, Bubby. Holy shit, don't do that. My God. Larry. Oh, God. That's not good. It's okay. Fuck. Anyways, but I remember I was practicing getting a triangle from the bottom, get a triangle choke, and I could do it on my friend who was 140 pounds, no problem, fucking no problem. But on my friend who was 180 pounds, I could not fucking do it, and it wasn't a strength thing; it was a size thing where like and a flexibility thing where I couldn't get my fucking legs in the right proper position to actually fucking secure the choke in. Like I could do it, but I couldn't. What's it called? Like make sure that the choke was as tight as possible. So, and that was a 180 pound person. Guru's 60 pounds bigger than that. So, and obviously, while I wouldn't go for a fucking triangle choke on Guru, there's just a lot of things that just don't work on someone 100 pounds bigger than you. Look up Sambucha and watch his shorts. Nabi, if you message me on Discord, like I'm not gonna remember any of this shit. I don't remember anything that happens on stream. So if you want me to watch it, just message me on Discord and like link it to me, and I'll watch it. But if you just tell me to do something on here, like I know, like nothing personal, but I won't remember it. What if Guru? I had a dream that I was fighting Islam Makhachev, and I jumped into a tub of mayonnaise before the fight, so he couldn't wrestle me. Not a bad strategy. I feel like if only Oliveira fucking thought of that. More champ stories, yeah. I can't. YouTube has a limit on words, and they block swear words. They do? They do? Or maybe they do for you. I've gotten blocked. Like I rarely get blocked, and I say some pretty spicy stuff sometimes. Although I try to. Champ, if you have to say a swear word, just in the middle of the word, just put different letters. Like just make it slightly different, so like I know what word you're trying to say, but it's not that actual word. That's what I always do. That's what we do with sup chew. You know, same thing. Chinese have big community in Glasgow. Come to Chinatown. Dude, you're so annoying about Rose. I hate that ugly bitch so much. I'm annoying about Rose because I like her. I don't understand. Why do you hate her, Loquacious? You hate her for being the best female fighter in the entire fucking sport? Don't fucking worry about that last fight. That was Pat Barry's fault. That was not Rose's fault. I swear to God, if I was her corner, that wouldn't have happened. If literally anybody else was her corner, that wouldn't have happened. But after every round, she's going past going, you're doing great, you're doing great, you're doing great. Rose did win that fight, but come on, dude. Like, Rose could have murdered Carla. If Rose just went all out, I don't respect anything about this stupid dumb bitch, and I'm gonna take her out in one round. Guaranteed, she's taking her out in one round. Guaranteed. I don't see, like, just because I like her, I don't see like why I'm annoying. Like, you're Loquacious, you're way more annoying about the fucking Asian bullshit than I am about Rose. Rose, I'm only talking about fucking people ask me about it. Loquacious is a benefit scrounger. I sell pork fat. Shemp loves Rose prayer streams. Yeah, me, Shemp, in Washington, we are the spiritual rabbis of Jerusalem. And that's the thing about Rose. She's one of the few Christians that legitimately takes like the scripture and the teachings to heart, and she actually mulls it over and she thinks about it and stuff. And I really respect that, because 99% of Christians, they go to church or they just do it because they think they're going to heaven. You know, like Rose fucking puts in the work. And even though I think she'd be a hell of a lot better off branching out into other religions and other groups of spirituality as well, like I respect her dedication to it, because very, very few people are that dedicated to their religion. I was playing Darbuka all night. I have no idea what Darbuka is. Wei Li just has man strength. True. Well, she has man strength, but she's also really fucking technical. If you look at Wei Li on the pads, fucking impressive as fuck, you know? Really, really impressive as fuck. Is Polidor here? Is Lisa Riley here? Sup, Six? What's up, Rigo? What's up, Big Rig? What's up, chat? Happy fake American New Year. Well, I was talking about this, Rigo. All New Years are fake, man. Every single New Year, it's a stupid fucking holiday. It's arbitrary. You can make it any day you want, like, and it would be legit. So I think it's a dumb holiday. So Big Rig, don't worry about the Guilos. We'll stop going on about after a few days. Okay. Happy Chew Year. Sup, Cows? How have you been? Yes, not bad, not bad. Been listening to our lovely mystical land of China. Enjoying. That was my dyslexia. Enjoying our lovely land of mystical China. Gotcha. Wrestling rounds make me more tired than anything. Depends on the wrestling rounds, man. I thought you were talking about watching MMA. I thought you were talking about watching it. Sparring is like nothing compared to it. Oh, dude. Yes. I haven't actually like rolled around with anyone in probably like a decade, at least 9 years. And I can agree with that though. Like fuck it, just maneuvering another fucking body is taxing. The thing is, I feel like I don't want to do jujitsu because I'm just not flexible, and I really I fucking hate it. I really hated it back in the day. I would enjoy it more now, but I would still hate it. I want to do some other sort of physical grappling thing, like judo, or I don't know, fucking sambo or some shit, something fucking like a little bit more fringe. Because I don't want to fucking get put in an armbar. Like that shit fucking hurts, and I'm not flexible. Um, but I do want to get better on the ground because I feel like I'm statically, like with just pure static strength. I'm probably stronger now than I've ever been. Like I did a plunge and then a workout just not that long ago, and I did more pull-ups than I've ever done before in my life. So that's like a good, I think that's a pretty decent metric of strength. And I look stronger than I used to be, and I feel stronger than I used to be. So I feel like I'd be decent rolling around with people around the same size as me. I would have that strength advantage against a lot of people, but I don't want to get fucked. I hate the fucking leg locks and the arm bars and shit. I fucking hate them, man. Like I'm so bad flexibility wise. That's something I need to work on. That's something. Okay, that's my New Year's resolution. Stretch more. I need to fucking stretch more. I think resolutions are fucking dumb and I never do them, but I genuinely do need to stretch more. Wrestling is exhausting, so exhausting. Saying Cal's respect, just thinking about the fragrant pork bow and yummy mooncake I will have on real Lunar New Year. Hot wine. Ugh, gross. Let's all go for some dim sum. Zhang Wei Li is better than Rose? No, Zhang Wei Li lost 2 times to Rose. One time she got brutally knocked out and then bitched about it. And then the other time, what's it called? It was a close decision. Some people thought Wei Li won, but I'm biased. I thought Rose won, but it was very, very, very close. It was a split decision. Someone gave it to Wei Li. But that fight has to happen. Like Rose, Wei Li 3, I feel like has to happen. You can't have the reigning champion be having 2 losses to basically the number 1 contender. Like that doesn't. Who else is she gonna fight? Literally, who the fuck else is Wei Li gonna fight? I genuinely don't know. Like there's some people coming up the ranks, but they're not there yet. Like so I think you got to do Rose Wei Li 3, even though Rose is coming off a loss and she doesn't technically deserve it. Like it would be nice if Rose fought someone else and beat them and then could fight for the title, but just timing wise, like Wei Li's gonna need an opponent. Wei Li fucking murked Carla, just like Rose should have murked Carla. Carla doesn't belong in the cage with either of those people. I could not believe, dude, I fucking wish I could bet back then. That was one of my biggest blocks ever. I could not believe Wei Li was only minus 400 against Carla. I thought she should be at least minus 800, but I pegged her at minus 1200. I don't think Carla has anything for Wei Li. I think that's her worst matchup. Like literally every single place the fight takes place, Carla's at a disadvantage against Wei Li. So, and same with Rose. I agree. Same with fucking Rose. But Wei Li's way more aggressive. So yeah, she's got, like, Carla can fight Wei Li 100 times. She's losing 100 times. And I'm angry I couldn't bet that. I mean, I did bet it. Technically, Wei Li was in my fantasies and shit, but I couldn't just flat out bet it because I would have fucking hammered Wei Li at minus 400. Fucking hammered that shit. Saying Wei Li best UFC fighter. He is a lovely Chinese boy. Very handsome. Zhang is better. She was thrown off by disrespectful Western crowd. Come, dude, that is such a stupid fucking. I hate that argument made me lose so much respect for Wei Li when she's like, "Oh, the crowd got me." It's like, really? Are you that fucking surprised that they're cheering the American and booing the fucking communist? Is it that fucking weird? I don't think so. For real, Rigo, that should have been disallowed. Totally disallowed. It's disallowed to cheer and boo someone. I know you're just trolling, but still. This is why I don't like the fucking the Asian meat. It's too trolly, man. It's too much. It's just too much, and it's too stupid. It's too stupid. I'm too American for this shit. Gnosticism seems like a cool religion. I've looked into Gnosticism. Actually, a lot of the things I believe are, I would say, what's the word? They're not variants, but like an iteration of Gnosticism. Like their entire thing with archons and shit. Like I subscribe to that 1,000%. I view it differently than what I understand the Gnostics viewed it as, but the end result is the exact same. Like I do think that we are fucking trapped here for sure. I don't think that I know that. And I think a lot of religions like borrowed from Gnosticism and shit. And yeah, there's a reason why it went out of style. It's because it had a lot of fucking truth in it. But like it had too much truth in it. I love Sanda, Guilo, Western Boxing. Ni Hao, correct. Sebastian, Ni Hao Ma. Oh, all this fucking Asian shit. Casey O'Neill, you don't know how hard it is to be a fighter. I can't do it, but fuck. Her telling fucking Arnold Allen that he doesn't know how hard it is to be a fighter is my favorite fucking two guru fucking back and forth fucking impressions. Yeah, well, I'm a top 5 featherweight, but I see your point. You don't know how hard it is to be a woman fighter. Fucking hate that. She literally looks like fucking Squidward. She looks like Squidward almost as much as Neil Magny looks like Squidward. And Neil Magny literally is Squidward. Just if Squidward was turned into an overcooked calamari, you get Neil Magny. And Casey O'Neill fucking right there. Can't wait for UFC Chengdu. What was louder, Krakatoa or 6 phones notifications? Okay, I'll turn it. Can I turn it? Yes, okay, I'm turning it lower. I'm turning it lower now. I'm sorry. I always fucking forget to. So it should be better now if I get more. It's weird that, because like the sound comes from the top of my phone, but my microphone's in the bottom of my phone. It shouldn't be that loud, but I guess it is. What was louder, Krakatoa or 6 phone notifications? Yes. Sorry about that. Power chat. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Juru messaged me and he said that Power Chat Live is allegedly run or partially run by a government informant. From the shit he posted to me, I didn't glean that from it, but I don't know. The reason why I'm using Power Chat instead of the other one is because the other one, when I used it, it banned my PayPal, and I'm afraid of that happening again. Although it would probably be fine, but like I need my fucking PayPal. Sup, Harold Hansen? How's it going, buddy? Went upon a lawn. Lol, it's fine. I do care. Well, I mean, I turned it down, so hopefully it should be a normal sound. Well, I remember Musical said it's a bunch of ear rape too. I don't want to ear rape you like Guru with his whistling. He likes to whistle a lot. Yeah. So now I'll fucking catch up to chat. We need more Chemp stories. We need more Chemp stories. Those were fucking hilarious. None of them ended like how I thought they were gonna end. Have a ramble. I'm government informant. Oh well, he said government informant, but the guy, but then the guy, he just had a misdemeanor for what's it called? For when the bunch of right wingers stormed the White House or something. Like, I think that's a stupid thing to do. Like, I would never fucking do that. But I don't see how that really affects Power Chat. And I've already been like, Power Chat's the second. Cash App is how I've gotten most of my donations. And I've gotten like over 200 from that. But then the next most is Power Chat. And the thing is, like, I've already used it. So like, if my information is out there, I've already used it. I'm already fucked, you know? So I don't really see why I should switch. I mean, I guess I technically should switch back to the other one because Power Chat they took 14% of this last one, which was strange. They took 13% of the one before. And I just did it because it goes directly to my bank, which is nice. The other one, it takes 9.99%. okay, fuck you. Was that loud for you guys? It still was loud on my fucking shit, but like I turned it about as low as possible. Okay, it's on mute now. My friend from high school got federally indicted from the January 6th thing. Holy shit. It was actually deserving though, because he whacked an officer with a fire hydrant. Well, I mean, if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna whack an officer with a fire hydrant, there's gonna be some consequences for that. I personally just can't imagine getting that pissed off about politics where like you would fucking riot or petition or do anything like that. Like nothing in America, as far as I've been alive, has been worth wasting your time fucking Black Lives Matter. Like, no, fuck, like none of that shit. Like storming the White House, I feel like it's all stupid on both sides. I feel like when you're that gung ho about your political opinion, and when you're that 100% sure about your political opinion, you've made a mistake. I feel like you should always leave room for the devil's advocate, and just I don't know, man. Like I was really not happy that Biden got elected. I was really, really not happy, but like he got elected. What the fuck am I gonna do? Like nothing I do is gonna change the fact that he got elected. So like I don't know. But that does suck, getting indicted. Like, so what happened to him, MMA Joey? Me personally, I like that. Okay, well then I'm turning him back on. Putting him back on. It was just a joke. Okay, but Musical one time said that maybe he was joking too, but he said it was pretty bad. Matt Miller. Who's Matt Miller? Oh, is that your friend who got indicted? Me personally, I like the phone number. Yes, they're back on. Big up Seven Soul. Yeah, I've thought about changing my name to Seven Soul multiple times. But I don't know. Part of me thinks I really fucking should. And then another part of me thinks, why? Like I've been Six Soul for this long. I feel like rebranding is dumb. And even though like my channel's at a point where like it really wouldn't matter if I rebranded, like I don't know, man. Like when you type in Six Soul, I pop up. So I shouldn't change that. That's basically my thoughts. Even though I created that nickname or that screen name when I was super depressed and I had a poor Six Soul. That's the reason why I don't want to keep it, is because I've had it for so long and like I don't feel like it's a representation of me anymore. But it's what I don't think it really matters. Also, but I gotta say, I feel like it's a good name for the algo. Just because of the number 6. I'm making a champions at the end of 2023 vid. Nubby. So I was looking at future bets on DraftKings, futures of who's going to be the champion of each division at the end of 2023. And there's no way I could make a bet like that, because injuries count. Like you can't account for injuries and people having to get stripped of belts and like random matchups and shit. So I feel like stuff like that, I mean, it's fun to make, Nubby, but it's also kind of pointless because there's so many unforeseen variables that nobody knows. Literally no one can fucking predict, because these are fires and fires get injured. And yeah, like it's hard to fucking say, but if I'm going to I'll do it right now just for fucking content. Just for content. I will say 125. I'm sticking with Figgy. 135, Henry Cejudo. 145, Volkanovski. 155, Makhachev. 170. This is going to be a surprise one. I just have a feel. This is a gut, and my brain doesn't tell it. This is my gut. I think Colby Covington is gonna fucking find a way to somehow get a title shot and do it. I don't know. I'm going with Colby Covington. Although my brain says Hamzat for sure. If not Hamzat, then Leon. But I'm going with Colby. Middleweights, I'm gonna go Robert Whittaker. Light heavyweight, I'm gonna go Magomed Ankalaev. Heavyweights, oh god, heavyweight's tough, man. Heavyweight has the most variables out of all of them because you got Ngannou, who I don't know when the fuck Ngannou's planning on fighting again, and why they haven't made an interim belt, I don't know. You got Gane, who fought really fucking well against Ngannou. You got Jones, who we have no idea if and when Jones is ever gonna fucking fight again. And then you got Stipe. We have no idea if Stipe's ever going to fight again. And then like an outside wild card, you got Tom Aspinall, who we don't. I know he recovered relatively well and he's training again. But and then Pavlovich too. Yeah, good. Yeah, fucking. We got Pavlovich as well. Heavyweight is tough. I think out of all of them, heavyweight's the hardest to predict because there's so many people coming back from injuries or coming back from layoffs. Heavyweight is vacant, Ilya? Oh, I didn't know that. It is vacant? I thought, oh shit. Then what the fuck are they doing? Like you would think they would have already set up a match for it then, but I guess they're waiting for Ngannou to heal up or I think what they're doing is waiting for Jones. This was my theory the entire time. I felt like years ago Jones got suspended for 4 years. And I think they might have made a plea deal where like, okay, we'll do 3 years instead of 4, but they didn't tell anybody. And that's why Jones said he's just letting go of the belts. Like, why the fuck would Jones do that unless he popped, you know? So I don't know when that was. I want to say it was February or March 3 years ago. So I would be looking for John Jones to come back either February or March, like right after when 3 years is up, and if not then it was going to be another year after that where they didn't take off a year. But I guarantee you he's suspended right now. Like he's not taking time to put on size and shit. He's literally suspended, in my opinion. So that's tough. So I'm going to say if John Jones is not suspended, if he's not suspended and he gets the title fight, I'm going John Jones. If he is, I'm going I think I'm going Cyril Gane. But I could see Pavlovich too. Pavlovich versus Gane would be a fucking fun fight. I hope they make that fight. That would be a fun one. Stop ducking 7 Soul. Why 7 Soul? Oh, because 6 Soul. Yeah, because 6 is. It's not necessarily dark. Like 6 isn't inherently dark, but it is a number used by the dark side a lot. And 7 is more inherent, like it's more used by the light side, I guess. But yeah, maybe I probably like, and the reason why I changed it to 7 Soul is because it would be, if I change my name, I don't want to change it too much, so people can't find me and shit. I would want to keep it like something similar, and the thing I want to change out there is 6, and there's also like a play on words, like it was a sick. I have a sick soul. 6 Soul. That's the reason why I did it. So if I just change 7, like the sick part is no longer there. I think Alexa Grasso beats Shevchenko. Dude, I don't. How, dude, Alexa's too small. Like Shevchenko's not a very big flyweight at all. She's almost always a smaller fighter in there. And Grasso's smaller than her. That alone, I feel like you have like really tips the scales in favor of Valentina because she's used to being there with much bigger people. So how does Grasso beat her? Nubby, I'm willing to hear what you say, but how does I just don't see how Grasso beats Shevchenko in a 5-round fight. Say the Mr. thing. Oh, Mr. Buster Mister? Or K Burn Mister? Is that what you're referring to? Fucking Mr. Figgy vacates. Figgy doesn't wait. Figgy does not vacate, dude. No. Oh, no, he wouldn't vacate because hypothetically, Figgy beats Moreno and then he moves up to 135. I don't know if they would give him a title shot immediately or they would just have him fight for like a number 1 contender spot. I would assume probably the latter just because Figgy's not the biggest name. And I can see him moving up, but he's not going to give up the flyweight belt for that. I really don't see that shit. That's the reason why I'm picking Figgy to keep the belt because I'm picking him to beat Moreno. That's risky, but I'm picking him to beat Moreno, and then I'm picking him to move up, and he's going to keep his belt. So, but I could see how you could think that, but I don't see that. There's got to be pretty extraordinary circumstances for someone to vacate a belt. Dude, Pereira sleeps Whitaker out cold? No way. Dude, Whitaker fucking ragdolls Pereira. Whitaker will desperately shoot and fail. And how? Dude, Nubby. Izzy Adesanya was fucking controlling Pereira on the ground. What do you think Whitaker would do? No way. Dude, Whitaker is going to be so... No. If they do fight, I am fucking hammering. I don't care what the odds are. I don't care if they're minus 300, minus 400 for Whitaker, which they wouldn't be. I'm picking Whitaker. I think that's a 9 times out of 10 fight. Sure, Pereira could spark him out cold. He's one of the hardest hitters in the UFC, but he's literally got nothing else but a stand-up. And Whitaker is one of the most well-rounded fighters in the entire sport, definitely of the middleweights and up. So, dude, I think that's the easiest one. Like, Whitaker all day, man. If Tuivasa can drop Gane, I got a feeling Pavlovich will put him out. That's a good point. Dude, Tuivasa versus Gane was such a fun fight. Oh, speaking of fights, fun fights, Guru's tier list where he put Gamrot, Saryukin at D tier. Like, I do get the reasoning by that, but for me, that's A tier. That's one of the best, highest skill, technically fucking crazy fights I've ever fucking seen in my life. I got a fucking MMA boner for that shit, and I never get MMA boners, but I did for that fight. That's an A tier. That's like probably my fight of the year, to be honest. I fucking loved that fight. It was so fun. It was so fucking fun. Like, rarely do you see anyone other than flyweights have that crazy of an output when they're wrestling that much and shit. What about John? John is a fight. I don't. Ngannou's next fight is 2025. Dude, that'd be crazy. I think John is still suspended, and his suspension is either coming up within a month or two, or it's next year. Because I know he got a 4-year suspension. What I don't know is if he was able to barter it down to 3 years, which is what I suspect. Or if he actually had to serve the 4-year suspension. But I know he fucking popped, for sure. You don't just vacate a belt. Ngannou destroys Jones and vacates. No. Dude, Ilya, I don't think Ngannou is, I don't know, like he didn't have a contract after his Gane fight. I don't know if he signed a contract yet. So I have no idea the details of that. It all depends on the deals, but I have a hard time believing that the UFC is just going to sign him to a 1-fight deal. I don't see that happening. Is Sebastian Schwen here? Live chat. I'm in live chat. I'm just really far behind. Francis is going to box Tyson. Do you have a big Corey theory? Sexy Soul. Thank you, Calsberg. Funk Soul. Yes. Funky Ben Soul. Six Soul. Live chat. I'm in live chat. I'm just far behind. I'm not even that far behind. I'm literally in live chat, dude. Let me see. Yes, I'm in live chat. I don't talk WMMA. No use wasting brain power on that. There's some. What's your name? Yasmin Yaregui, however you want to pronounce it. She looks fucking good. Like, that's a legit female prospect that, like, I'm now looking forward to her next fight 100%. She looks like she could be a champion. Hopefully they don't fucking rush her, but they probably will. Erin Blanchfield also looks like she could be fucking champion. There's certain girls that like I don't mind talking about it. 90% of them, yes. Like, I don't really care. But there's certain ones. You ignore me, bro. How can you see me? Because I operate on a higher vibration 7 soul. Yes, that must be it. You're vibrating higher than me, 7 soul. Blanchfield beats Shevchenko. No, not right now. Nubby, give Blanchfield like 3 or 4 years. Absolutely. But right now, I really like Erin Blanchfield. Like I'm so high on her. I think she's the best female prospect I think I've ever seen in terms of her potential to dominate. But her stand-up is fucking atrocious, and she is gonna get pieced up by Valentina right now. No, there's no, and Valentina's good enough on the ground where Blanchfield isn't gonna dominate. Like she might win the majority of the exchanges on the ground, but she's not gonna fucking dominate her. Valentina's not gonna be held down there the entire time. I don't think. And I think Blanchfield would get knocked out by Shevchenko. To be fair, and I would love to see Blanchfield beat Shevchenko, but not right now. You got to give her more time to clean up her striking. Her striking actually is pretty shit right now. Yasmin even though she's ranked lower, Yasmin is a much more developed prospect for her age. I think they're the same age. I think they're both 23. Or Yasmin might be younger than that. But Yasmin's good everywhere. Where Blanchfield's, her striking looks like every other female striker, which is absolute dog shit. MMA Joey is on my vibe. 9 times out of 10, Rob beats Alex. Thank you, Lord Guru. I think 19 times out of 20, Rob beats Alex. Alex has the puncher's chance, and that's all he has. That's literally all he has. Crazy thing is, like 10 times out of 10, Vettori beats Alex. You know, Alex is not that good of an MMA fighter. He's an incredible kickboxer. Incredible. Fucking incredible. One of the best. But he just doesn't have the takedown defense, dude. And Whitaker would fucking murder him. I could see Whitaker outstriking, out grappling for the majority, but getting caught. His chin wouldn't survive a clean Pereira shot, sadly, even though I love Rob. I agree, but Pereira's not landing a clean shot against him most times. He's just not. Pereira's going to be so fucking afraid of the takedown. I just don't see it, man. Did dragons ever really exist? Good question, MMA Joey. I don't know. I mean, like, no one knows. I like to think. Well, there's a part of me that believes that anything in our imagination, it actually does exist. It's not just in our heads, but it actually is a whole other world. So as long as anything you think of actually does exist somewhere. So in that sense, I do think dragons exist. Did they exist here on this earth? That's tough to say, because my thoughts on this earth is this is not the same this earth as when I was born. Like I don't think that. I know that. So on this earth, I'm going to say no, but on some iteration of earth, I'm going to say yes, if that makes any sense at all. Didn't even watch that Jaregi fight. Dude, you should have. No, Jaregi is good. She's really fucking good. Her first fight, it went to a decision, but she absolutely dominated that fight. And the second fight, she showed her all-around game. She showed that she's good everywhere, and she got the second round finish, which I called. That was one of my perfects of the year on Topology. I knew she was going to get the finish. In the second round, that's luck. Like picking the round, that's a lot of luck. But no, I'm really, really, really high on her. Loquacious. She looks like a dude in there. Like her technique. It's like watching Wei Li or Rose when they fight, or Valentina. When you look at their skill, like they don't fight like females. Like there's certain females that are actually worth watching, I think. I don't think you can shit on WMMA across the board. You have a handful of good fighters in there, but 90% of them are absolute shit. And I would much rather watch Norma Jumon's asses jiggling than watch them fight. Most of them, but not all of them. I think I was doing the dishes when that was on. Smart. Smart. No, not a smart man. Dude, how can you I just don't see how in classic, even though Whitaker's not a wrestler per se, he's got good enough grappling, and he's definitely worked on it over the years, and it's gotten better and better and better. Pereira versus Whitaker is like, I hate to say it, but it's kind of a classic striker versus grappler, except the grappler also has really fucking good striking. Like, dude, that's one of the easiest picks. Like, I cannot believe that you guys are picking Pereira. Pereira is not that good. Incredible kickboxer, not that great of an MMA fighter. He really isn't. You saw that in the Izzy fight, and I'm sure he'll get better, but he's also 34, so he's not getting drastically bigger and better. And no, dude, you gotta go Whitaker. And I say there's a good chance Whitaker is the champion at the end of 2020, the rightful champion, the man who never fucking lost the belts. No, he did lose the belt, but the man who won the belt back and then never lost it since, he will get it back. Hopefully, if there is a fucking MMA god, hopefully, because I fucking love Rob. I was in that K Burnmaster, Kendall Berryman guy's stream, and he was acting like you were crazy for denying flat Earth. That's because he's fucking crazy, dude. Like, literally, if you watch a few videos online and you believe what they say versus using your fucking goddamn brain, then yeah, I mean, he's also like a 19-year-old fucking I don't know. Flat earthers are genuinely retarded, like beyond fucking retarded. Prayer knocks Rob's chin back. Stop ducking. I'm not ducking. I told him. He tell you schizo. Yeah, that's retarded. Just because I have a different belief than him, that I'm retarded, and even though my belief was proven correct like thousands and thousands of years ago, and literally daily existence, just using your brain or using your spirit power, you can indirectly and directly prove that the Earth is actually a sphere. And like I've still to this day never heard anyone give an accurate possibility of how time zones work and how airplanes work if the world was flat, and how flight travel patterns work, because you can't fake that shit. You literally can't fake that shit, because people, like, it's too hard to fake. People would catch on really fucking quickly, and there's too many people that would have to be in on it. That's how you like I believe in a lot. Yeah, I've said this before, but yeah, anyways, we're not doing flat earth shit, okay? Flat earth, that's for his fucking channel, okay? He can fucking do that shit. He's allowed to believe whatever he wants. But I'm allowed to be fucking smart. If Pereira and Whitaker are striking, no grappling, no KOs allowed, Alex wins 100%. No shit, Nubby. No shit. If this is a kickboxing match, Pereira wins 100%. No fucking shit. But this isn't a kickboxing match. In 5 rounds, who knows? Every round starts on the feet in it. I don't see Rob subbing him. I do. Are you kidding me? Dude, Pereira couldn't do shit against Izzy on the ground. Couldn't do shit against Izzy on the ground, man. Nothing. Rob, like, a lot of... I think Vittori subs him. I think Rob subs him. I think Brunson subs him. Who else subs him? Fuck, I could even see Drickus fucking subbing him. Dude, he has nothing. He's got fucking nothing on the ground. It sucks. I wish he did. I really like Alex, but come on now. Thoughts on Globe Tarts? I'm ignoring this meme. Did you see Usman has a hand cast? I did not see. Can't you see a jump knee Edgar style? It's possible, Nubby, but like betting on that, like betting on a knockout when the other guy has a massive, and I mean massive, grappling advantage is absolutely stupid. Like, waste your money if you want, Nubby, and pick the wrong thing on Topology if you want. But out of all future potential matchups, that's one of the ones I'm like most confident. Like when I'm really, really, really confident, generally I'm right. But you can't pick on a fluke KO. Again, it's gonna be a fluke KO. Well, it's hard to say fluke, but dude, it's really good grappler, shitty grappler. That's it. That's really all you need to know. When you have ascended to the levels I have, you can sense this realm is stationary. That's definitely not true. Ground and pound elbow TKO finish by Rob would be so satisfying though. Love Bobby Knuckles. Yeah, Bobby's one of my favorite fighters, period. I like inside and outside the cage. He's one of the best. He's genuinely hysterical. I don't know why he doesn't have more of a following than he does. Because almost every interview he does, he makes me laugh. Like, he's a genuinely funny guy. He's really smart, he's really funny, and he's really fucking good. I wish his chin was just a little bit better, but no one's perfect. WMMA KOs don't hit the same. Fucking Molly had 2 pretty gnarly KOs this last year. There's been some good ones. Rose knocking out Joanna. Rose knocking out Wei Li. Valentina literally murdering Jessica I. They sometimes hit the same. Not most of the time, no, but sometimes they do. I was in tears, laughing my ass off when Valentina killed Jessica I, because I knew it was gonna happen. I fucking knew it was gonna happen, and I knew she was gonna get knocked out because you don't piss Valentina off. And Jessica I went out of her way to piss Valentina off the entire buildup. And I just remember thinking, this does not end well for Jessica I. Jessica I is fucking trash. Thank God she's retired. God, I fucking easily one of my least favorite personalities in MMA was Jessica I. Probably top 3 least favorite. I hate Jessica I like Laquacious hates Roxanne Modafferi. Rob is a Lacus. Pereira is a champ. What the fuck? Pereira is a champion. Yeah, Rob is a champion too. I don't understand. Pereira round 4 KO. No. Whitaker round 1 or round 2 submission probably, or TKO on the ground. Rob can just get him down, beat the shit out of him for 5 minutes, and Pereira's not gonna be able to do it. Pereira's not gonna be able to survive. Pereira was just barely surviving against Izzy on the ground. Do you not realize this? He was barely surviving against Izzy on the ground. I think Rob wins, but it's risky. I mean, every fight's risky, Calcifer, but I don't think it's that risky. I really don't think it's that risky. If Rob won, all order would be restored. I know, man. Would be so happy. All Izzy's gay bullshit over. Well, I mean, Izzy's gay bullshit is still gonna be here until he retires, sadly. But yeah, Rob is the best middleweight on the planet. I don't think any other middleweight is close in terms of overall skill. I would put Izzy, even though Pereira did beat Izzy, that's a matchup thing. I think overall as mixed martial artist, I would rank Izzy as a better mixed martial artist, but I'm picking Alex to beat him every single time they fight, just because of the matchup. But I rank Rob above both those guys. I think it's Rob, and then it's Izzy, and then it's Alex, and then fucking everybody else. And you got Vittori and Strickland and Cannonier and fucking all those Brunson. That's all those guys. None of those guys have a chance against those top 3. Well, no, that's not true. Any of the grapplers have a great chance against Alex, but those guys can't beat Rob and they can't beat Izzy. The Earth is a wheelchair. The Earth is a wheelchair. What about Fat Earth? Ask Guru about Fat Earth. Or ask MMA Joey about Fat Earth. Thoughts on Andrew Tate being framed? I don't know, dude. I don't give a fuck about Andrew Tate. I know you like him, but I don't know. Like I said, you asked me about this last time. My gut told me that it seemed like bogus things. So if it's proven to be bogus, then I was right, I guess. He doesn't strike me as a human trafficker. That being said, I don't give a shit. I really don't care about him. I just can't trust, and it's nothing to do with him personal. A little bit with him personally. It's his voice and him, and especially his brother Tristan. I cannot follow any male who gets that amount of plastic surgery. That's some gay shit. But beyond that, I just can't. I cannot trust anyone who just pops up out of nowhere and all of a sudden they have a huge following. Andrew Tate, Lex Friedman, Jordan Peterson. There's others too. These guys just pop up out of literal obscurity and all of a sudden they're getting tens of millions of views. There's a reason why. There's a fucking reason why, and it's not because their content's great. So that's the main reason why I just don't care, and I don't I'm with Nubby's take that Andrew Tate doesn't affect my life whatsoever. So and I don't find him entertaining or that interesting. I agree with a lot of things he says that I've heard, but he's still controlled opposition in my opinion. People that operate on a lower vibration feel the world is spinning because they lack equilibrium. Yeah, I could see him going for a rear naked, but not getting it. You talking about Rob? No, he's fucking getting it, dude. It's so sad you hate China Fighter. Dude, I don't hate China Fighter. Why do you hate all China Fighters? I don't. I don't hate all China Fighters. They're just not that great overall. Wei Li's really fucking good. I'll give her props. Her personality's always bothered me, but she's really, really fucking good. And that's pretty much all you can say about Chinese fighters. Li Jingliang is like maybe top 15 level welterweight, not top 10. He's definitely not top 10. So he's good. He puts on fun fights. Really basic fighter though, I would say. And then the other ones just fucking suck. So yeah, there just aren't that many Chinese fighters that are good. Pereira probably won't fight Rob, who lost to Izzy twice. Pereira beat Izzy 3 times. Dude, Nubby, the UFC makes the matchmaking. It's not like they have much of a choice, you know. Like if the UFC says Pereira, you're fighting Rob next, he's fighting Rob next. He's the champion. He has to fight the next contender. So he doesn't really have a choice. I know you wish you Chiba. I know China. I definitely not. It's so bad right now. Fuck. Lad. I don't have it right now. Fuck. Rob too small. No, he's not, dude. No, he's not. He wasn't too small for fucking Vittori. He wasn't too small for literally every other middleweight he beat. Rob's beaten the entire division pretty much. Literally the entire division. I say he beat Izzy the second time. He did. And he's beaten literally every single person he's fought. And no, I disagree. He's not too small. His size, I think, helps him against Pereira, because Pereira's takedown defense is shit, and his ability to get up is even more shit. And so Rob doesn't need to be a big guy to take him down. I think being a smaller guy is just going to help his cardio. And yeah, the only thing is like just the taking a clean shot from Alex. You know, that's always an issue, but he's not going to take a clean shot from Rob, or not too many anyways. Let's hope Rob isn't Guru's lock of the card. Yeah, seriously. Fucking seriously, Lord Guru. Pereira KO'd Strickland, who just 5-0 Jared in one of the worst robberies of all time. Definitely not one of the worst robberies of all time. Definitely. I said this before. I wasn't even scoring that fight because I was so fucking bored out of my mind. After the fucking Armin Demir, like I just didn't really care. I was watching it, but I wasn't scoring it. And Strickland won. I don't know if you can make a 5-0, or maybe you can. But that's MMA math, Nubby. MMA math is stupid. MMA math is for people, like it doesn't work. MMA math does not work. And Strickland just fought like a monk. Strickland beats Pereira 9 times out of 10 if he just goes for a fucking takedown and isn't a fucking Mong about it, you know? Rob would still be champ if they got the decision right. 1,000%. I doubt. No, they wouldn't have given Pereira to Rob. They wouldn't have done it. 1,000% they wouldn't have done it. Why would you do that? That would be you're setting Pereira up to get fucking murdered. There's no way they would do that. They wouldn't have even given Pereira Strickland if Rob was champion. They gave Pereira Strickland because they knew Izzy was champion. Why do you hate China Fighter? I don't hate China Fighter. Top shoe. Am I top shoe? Vittori is Vittori. Vittori beats Alex 10 times out of 10. And I don't know how anyone could argue anything other than that. Vittori would be the lock of locks. Vittori has the perfect attributes and the perfect style to, I think, submit Alex in like round 1 or round 2. Because it doesn't matter how many times you hit Vittori in the fucking head. He's got that fucking orc skull, you know? He's not getting knocked out. So Alex has literally 0 routes to victory in that one. And Vittori puts a lot of pressure, and his grappling is good. Like, Vittori could be our fucking middleweight champion at the end of 2023. Sadly, he really could be. If the cards line up, like let's say, kind of hard to think. But if Vettori beats whoever he fights next, I don't know who he would. Let's say he fights Cannonier or Strickland next. And he wins that, and somehow Alex stays champion, and then they give a title shot to Vettori. Vettori's winning that, so he could be champion at the end of the year. Costa would have KO'd Rob. No, get out of here, Nubby. No, he wouldn't have, man. It's just like it's like Pereira, but even less of a chance. Well, no, I would say I think Costa has a better chance to KO Rob than Alex does, and even still, Rob's winning that fight. Dude, Rob, you underestimate how good Rob is. Rob is so fucking good. He's so slick, and he's gotten really good at not getting hit too much in his past few fights. Costa's not that good. Like, I love Paulo Costa. He is one of the best, one of the only good MMA personalities we have, and I almost always root for him. I love Costa, but skill-wise, he's not that good. He's just a fucking ball of secret juice. You know what I mean? Although I would give Costa a better chance to KO Rob than Alex, but like maybe by like 5%. I don't think either of them would fare very well against the real middleweight champion, the Reaper. I was going Rob schooling there. I was going Rob schooling there. Costa has pillow fists. He definitely doesn't have pillow fists. No way Costa beats Rob. Yeah, no, yeah. Wait, are you saying no way, comma, Costa beats Rob? Or are you saying there's no way Costa beats Rob? Because I'm saying there's no way Costa beats Rob. Maybe there's a way, but it's small percentage. There probably would have been an Adesanya Pereira matchup for number one contender. Would have been. Wait. If there wasn't. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. When they signed Pereira, they signed him with the intent to have him fight Izzy. You know, that was the whole thing. So they could build up an actual rivalry for Izzy. So yeah, if Izzy wasn't a champion, they would have set it up either way. You were right. You're very right, Loquacious. Which would have been interesting. I mean, it would have been a 5-rounder anyways, because there's no way I see. Well, that's tough, because if that's a 3-round fight, Izzy's probably winning that fight. So that's interesting. But if it was a 5-round fight, like, we saw what happens. Vettori gets too much hate. He's a chill guy. I like Vettori. He's fucking hysterical. He's retarded, and that's why he's funny. Like, he's not purposely funny. He's unintentionally funny, but sometimes that's the best type of funny. Big ups Meta Corona, yes. I like Vettori. I think he is a welcome addition to the weird personalities of MMA. Vettori versus Dolidze. Vettori all day, dude. That's a horrible matchup for Dolidze. Because unless Vettori's retarded, Vettori could be stupid and overconfident and try and take Dolidze down, which he shouldn't do. Because on the feet, Vettori just pieces him up all day. Dolidze is not that good on the feet. If Vettori fights smart, just puts on the pressure and doesn't do any grappling, Vettori wins all day. Cannonier arguably beat Rob. No, he didn't. Get the fuck out of here. No, he didn't. Costa versus Romero was a fun fight. Yeah, that was a fun fight. It's hard to have fun fights with Romero. There's a lot of people who love Romero. I hate Romero, dude. I fucking hate Romero. His highlights are incredible, but all he does is just sit there. He's got really good defense too. He's got incredible defense. I'll give him that. Like, he's very skilled. He's got really good defense. He's got that Olympic level base in wrestling. I think silver medalist. He's insane. He's a ball of roids, but he doesn't do anything. He just does this, like, fucking for most of the fight, and then he'll explode like in the 3rd round for like 1 or 2 times. And if he doesn't get the KO, you just watched him fucking go like fucking this for fucking 15 minutes. I've never been a Romero fan. I like his voice because it's funny to me. Hey Dana, see you soon, boy. But I don't like his fight style at all. His highlights are awesome. When he KO'd Weidman, I felt so fucking bad for Weidman. And I'm not a fan of Weidman at all, like his personality or his fight style. I've never been a fan of his, but he was clearly dominating that fight. And he was doing so well. It was like a comeback fight for him. And then he just gets fucking murdered by the fucking soldier of roids, Romero. I felt bad for a fighter I'd never feel bad for. And then I felt bad for Romero again when he did the same thing to his leg that he did to Anderson. Stuff like that. When things like that happen, especially since it happened against Hall, who Hall has a fight against Anderson, like they're connected. Like when shit like that happens, you know there's something otherworldly going on. It's not just fucking coincidence, because shit like that happens more than it fucking should in MMA. Rob beats Costa. Yes, Rob literally beats everyone in the middleweight division on a good day, I think. I don't think there's a bad matchup for him in there. Comic book Bruce Wayne, 210 pounds, 6'2", would mop the floor with the middleweight division. Not fucking Whitaker. Okay, so you love China Fighter? I love China Fighter! I love China Fighter! If that helps you stop. Free snack, fuck snack. Is Vettori dumb? When has he been dumb? When has he been dumb? Are you talking about inside the cage or outside the cage? Because it's his. Maybe it's because he's foreign. He just sounds like a retard. But dude. I'm literally not even beefing with him. I'm just gonna ban him every time he gets in. Like that is literally that simple. I'm not gonna fucking like. I'm not even gonna fucking no. I literally don't even know who that motherfucker is. I'm just gonna pretend like I don't know who he is, because to me, that's what it is. Like there's no beef. It's just I'm just gonna ban him every single fucking time. And if we talk about it more, I can turn heel. Like I can definitely turn heel. I've had an itch to turn heel for a while now. I don't think it would be good for the channel. That's the only reason why I don't. But there is a part of me looking for a reason, just looking for a reason to turn heel. So yeah. I could turn heel on this. And if I turn heel, okay, musical. I will turn heel on your dumbass. I will turn heel on your faggy British ass, dude. I fucking will. So keep going, dude. Keep going. MMA Joey, it's looking more and more like I will have a heel turn. Dude, I'm a natural heel. Like I'm not a babyface at all. Even though I do consider myself a better person than most, like I have I'm kidding, musical. Jesus Christ, dude. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, musical. I'm fucking kidding, dude. I would say like I've been the heel multiple times in my life, and it's obviously like sometimes I enjoy playing the heel. It's just fun. If I was a professional wrestler, I would definitely be a heel. And if certain things keep happening, I will be a heel. And certain people in chat right now are not gonna like it. Not gonna fucking like it. And the only reason why I don't, because it wouldn't be good for my channel. Otherwise, I would have already done it. I genuinely would have already done it. And like I said, half of it has nothing to do with chat at all. Nothing to do with Discord. Nothing to do with anything going on at all. It's just an inner itch inside me to turn heel. Yeah, you are right. Wait, right? You are Chemp. Wait, where the fuck is Chemp? I don't see any Chemp. Wait, is Chemp in here? I'm confused. Listen, my opinion. Hey, Dana. See you soon. Boy, I know I'm a Joey. I'm stuck in the bloody lovely middle. No, you're not, musical. You're choosing to be stuck. Musical. First off, there's like a fucking no, we're not getting into it. We're not getting into it because I will turn heel on this stream, and you are a bit like we're all a bit sensitive, I would say. I think that's something that is common throughout all of Jerusalem. Musical, you're very sensitive. I'm very sensitive. Sneck's ridiculously sensitive. Capia was super, like we're all very sensitive. So let's just let shit fucking simmer down because I will go scorched yog on your ass. Where am I? The Luke KO was schizoid. Polidori's beefing with me. He said I doxed him. He did. He did say that. Yeah, and I don't know who to fucking believe, man. Like, you guys are all trolls. I don't know who to fucking believe. So I'm just like, yeah, please don't dox. I don't know. And like I said, I'm not accusing you, but please don't dox. Like, even if, I don't want to get into, I don't want to get in the middle of that beef, you know? Heel, yeah. MMA Joey, we might have to do a meth users of Jerusalem turn heel together, and we're like the tag team heels. I could see that. I could see that happening. And in which case, I would say no. I can't. I literally can't though. I can't get in the middle of that beef, dude. I can't. Joey, you and Polidori, I cannot get in the middle of. Like, you guys are both cool with me. Like I don't want to get in the middle of it. I really don't. I'm actually I'm a little, not angry, but like, I'm a little fucking like, I was just wondering why Polidori came to me for that shit. Like, why didn't he come to music over that shit? I don't know. Because it puts me in a hard spot, man. Like, you guys are my homies. I don't want to be in the middle of that. Like, or do it to fucking, or have Darling Boy get in the middle. Oh no, you don't really want Darling Boy in the middle. Give it Mulat or some shit. Or even better, give it to Thumbnail Queen. She's the most level-headed, rational, but weak-minded human out of all the fucking mods. You know, have her settle it. That'd be easier. Haven't seen that much of Vittori, but apart from the angry screaming, he doesn't seem that dumb. Maybe it's his voice. Yeah, I think it's his accent. He doesn't seem that smart though. Like, he just seems really emotional. I guess that's a better word for it. It's his accent combined with the fact that he's very, very emotional. And when you get really emotional, like, it can make you like appear like you're stupid. Yeah, I don't. And the fact that he looks like an orc, that doesn't help. Like, his appearances don't help. But yeah, but Vittori's champ, if he's the next one to fight Alex for whatever reason, like if Whitaker gets hurt or something, and Izzy, like, fucking, I'm not gonna say, I can't say it. Shit. if something bad happens to him, heel turn. 6 soul healer. Oh wait, what the fuck? Guru 6 activated Jesus man. Wait, Guru 6 activated Jesus man. Sorry, that was type gay, not Guru, but gay 6 activated Jesus man. Okay, sensitive. Either way, it doesn't make much sense. But I'm sensitive to Uyghurs. Yes, the Earth is wheelchair. You're right, Sebastian. What am I sensitive about? Musical. I can't talk about it on stream, but I'll tell you about it in DMs because I don't want to start a beef with you and the person you were sensitive about. But musical, not that long ago, you were very sensitive about a certain person in Jerusalem, and you were telling me that you had all these delusions about how you thought that they were trying to like ruin shit, and they weren't. They absolutely 1,000% weren't, and that was you being sensitive. So that's as much as I can say because I don't want to start a beef between you and that person because there is no beef because they weren't starting anything. Jesus, musical, yes. What the fuck? You fucking retard, yes. Jesus. Oh my God. Sometimes being a face of Jerusalem is tough. Sometimes I really don't like it. Sometimes I really, really don't like it. Am I sensitive? I am. No, Ilya, I'm not talking about you. Ilya, I'm not talking about you at all. Ilya, you're cool. Like, I have no issues with you fucking at all. Like, this has nothing to do with you. Ukrainians, you have no evidence the Earth is flat. Exactly. There's no evidence the Earth is flat. Thank you. There's no evidence. You're right. Ilya, you're sensitive to positive Canthal tilt. I don't know what I don't know what that is. Canthal tilt? I don't know what that is. There's no beef. I'm out of Jerusalem peace. What the fuck? Too many fucking speds. See, this is what I fucking mean, man. There are too many. Polidori, I agree. There are way too many fucking speds. I will agree with that. But what did I miss? I still didn't want to be like, I don't. Okay. We're having a new Six Souls Born. New Six Souls Born right now. New Six Souls Born right fucking now. Why can I see Paul Dory now? That's Chimp. Wait, what? Rigo, he tried denying. Oh god. You guys don't even believe in flat Earth, you fucking monks. So you're saying you've held back your dark side this whole time? Go, dude. I always hold back my dark. You don't. I cannot say. I cannot say. No, I can't even go into the fucking conversation. Like, it's way too dark. Nothing I want to talk about. And nothing I don't know, man. I'm always so conflicted. One of my favorite albums of all time, brand new, The Devil and God Are Raging Inside Me. Hey, it's an amazing fucking album. Two, I relate to that album title more than any other album title I've ever heard, or any like equal parts. I can go off on either way, and I hate it. I fucking hate that I'm that way, and for years I've been trying to suppress that shit, but sometimes it just comes out. Your definition of sense of mass, I just wanted community to be all solid. Yeah, but you were okay, but the community was solid, musical. That's the thing. The community was solid. Like, he did nothing at all. That was you being sensitive to certain things he said, and you're like taking it out. I still to this day don't know why you thought that, but as someone who's watched the streams a lot, like. He's never been like anti-Jerusalem, fucking ever. So like I don't know. I see, and no, if I say it, you're just gonna get fucking mad. This is why I get why Paul Dory's leaving, man. I can't risk shit, dude. Risk shit. Chimp can take over his face of Jerusalem. At this point, I would be for it. At this point, I'd be for Chimp taking over Space Jerusalem. I like to hear some criticism, Ilya. But this is. Let me try to think of. You're a sped. I don't know. I like you, Ilya. You're. I've literally never had an issue with you, so. I don't know, but if I'm just cool, it's okay. Like confidence. Yeah, dude. Like, you're cool with me. You always bring the energy. You're generally funny. Your MMA takes are generally pretty fucking solid. Like, your percentages are always really fucking high. I don't really have anything to say. Like you, Burner, Gap Year, Sigma. There's probably a couple others. There's a couple. The only thing I can say is that you guys, you post, you type and chat too much, but it's a chat room. That's what it's fucking for. So that's literally the only thing I can fucking say is that you chat a lot, but it stopped bothering me because like it's gonna happen. It's a fucking chat room. So if you want to, like, that's the most criticism is like sometimes it's a lot of chat, but I stopped caring about that. So I can't risk shit. But okay, but has it, Paul Dory? Has it still happened? Like I'm so confused. I'm really confused. Like I don't know what the fuck is going on. Oh man. If anyone wants a chill, more relaxed server, please join MMA Guilo. Only China positive people welcome. Yeah, I'm never joining that server. Listen to Rigo, it's a much better server and no speds. Is it a real fucking server? Because other people have tried making like spin-off servers. They never work. They never like build momentum because this is the fucking Jerusalem server. Like there's this was the first one, so this fucking started it all. You know? Yes, it's real. Well, I'm sure I'll never be invited to that. Members of group. Well, if it's just fucking China memes, I don't want to even be a part of it. You know, if it's just an alternate server where like the non-speds can fucking talk, then I would want to be a part of it. But many China positive people, they're definitely not. Members of Jerusalem tier list. Nah, there was some stuff that I wanted your advice on, but if you're gonna basically openly almost say a private DM. You're the one who said it, you fucking mom. Holy shit, musical. Holy fucking shit. Are you serious right now? I alluded to it, and I alluded to it. I didn't give anything, and you're like, oh, Wings of Juru? You, holy shit, dude. Holy shit. You are a fucking retard. Full heel, we're going full heel, musical. You are a fucking moron for fucking smoking in your fucking house when you have a fucking kid, dude. Fuck you. That pisses me so much the fuck off. You are such a good parent other than that. But why the fuck do you have, like, it doesn't even get that cold in Brighton. Fucking suck it up and smoke your fucking faggot outside like a fucking normal person. Fuck you. You have a little kid, dude. You have a little kid and he's seeing you fucking smoke your fucking cigarettes. This is me being a heel, but I'm just speaking the fucking truth. So this is really actually kind of a face turn. Fuck, man. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. You're the one who fucking said who it was. Like, it would have, you did not have to say his name and then it wouldn't have been a thing at all. You're the one who did it. Like, holy shit. I know I'm not in the wrong here. I know I'm not. I'm definitely angry. Definitely angry. But I'm not wrong. Evan McWilo knew it. It would be weak of me not to say what the fuck you're talking about. No, it wouldn't, dude. What the? Dude, No, it wouldn't. Not at all. Like, I literally didn't want that out. Like, I don't want any beef, but I don't want any more beef between people. You know, like that's not what I'm looking for. So no, it wouldn't be weak of you to not say it. It would be smart of you not to say anything. Fucking sped, dude. Doesn't he smoke it into the window? Wait, what? I don't like it when mom and dad fight. I think Musical goes out. I've seen him. Dude, I've literally seen Musical smoke in his bathroom. The window's open. Sure, the window's open, but living with ex-smokers, like they have the window open, but literally half the smoke fucking blows in anyways. And literally the second he's done, like fucking mini Musicals taking a fucking shit in there, you know? And like you could say, I don't know, dude, I know I'm right about that. But Musical, you brought this out of me. I told you there's a lot of like fucking anger and hatred inside me, and it's not really towards you. But if you're gonna bring it out of me, like it's just gonna come out on whoever brings it out of me. So I hope you don't take this fucking personally, but you probably will. Woo! Yes, or something. I've done a meth today. Yo, past messages. What? Nubby, just say your message again, man. Like I don't see your it's a question. Where's your? I literally don't see it, dude. It's literally not there. You're just fucking with me, Nubs. Let's see. That's terrible. Based heel bro is becoming the Joker. Dude, the Joker is one of the few people I relate to. I genuinely relate to him because he sees how fucking stupid everything is and everyone is, and he's basically just a mirror of that. He's like, okay, you want to be fucking stupid? I can be fucking stupid. So I relate to that. Bro, you can allude to me being sensitive, but you called me sensitive. You called me sensitive, dude. And then I alluded to you being fucking sensitive because you literally were. Like the DMs are there. We can release them to everyone and fucking have everyone fucking like make up their own decisions if you really want. But I don't think we should do that. And all I was doing was checking in with a friend's advice. You're dumb. Look how sensitive Musical is right now. Look how fucking sensitive he is right now. I just said this is not personal. I told you I was on the verge of a heel turn. You poked at me. I stuck it to you, and now we're done. Like, dude, fucking be a better parent and go fuck off, faggot. Paulie said I doxed him just because he donated from his real name all the time, so I know what his real name is, and I refer to him by his real name as Chad. Oh, okay. Holy, do you look at this? Look, chat. Look at how fucking sensitive this guy is, and he can't even like argue what I fucking said, dude. True. All it takes is one bad day, man. All it takes is one bad day, and like I'm on both teams. I mean, my team is clearly fucking better, dude. Like clearly, I'm in the right here. Like nothing I've said has been wrong. Literally nothing I've said has been wrong. You can fact check me, and like I can release the DMs and show you how fucking stupid Musical was being when it came to Juru. And I was saying, no, dude, he's fine. He's fucking fine. And yeah, you were asking my opinion, but it kept going, dude. It kept going, and I don't know. It was you being sensitive, just like this is you being sensitive. And I said this was going to happen. I said you're sensitive. I said I'm sensitive. I said this was going to happen, and you kept going. So fuck you. This is your fault. Only Volk has the right to decide who's done. Oh my God, dude. And I alluded to, oh my God. I alluded, you're the one who brought it. You're the one who brought up specifically who it was. This would have been a non-issue if you just didn't fucking say anything, but you did. So you made it an issue, just like you're making all this an issue. Yeah, I agree, MMA Joey. Like fucking Chimp called me a fucking tranny not that long ago. Like I was fine with it. Like I don't like it's fine. It's fucking I don't care. But yeah, the way Musical's going about it is really fucking lame, man. I ate too many hot dogs. I can see that, MMA Joey. How many hot dogs do you eat a day? Because this is what's gonna happen, you guys. This is what's gonna happen. Because this is how sensitive Musical is. No, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm sick of fucking heel. Like, it's fun being a heel, but then it's horrible being a heel, man. You insinuated a criticism of me through DMs, a private message that you just brought up on stream. That is just bad faith, man. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for implying something you said. Oh, fuck you. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. What time is it? Yeah. Okay. Musical. I'm sorry that I implied a little bit of something you said to me, but you were calling me sensitive, and I was just showing an instance of you being sensitive too. That's it. I legit never publicly shit on you like that. This is gay behavior. All good. You're literally shitting on me right now, dude. You're publicly shitting on me right now, dude. Like, don't act like it takes two to tango, and you definitely started it, and then I fucking went off. Okay, I apologize for going off, but like I said, the devil and God are raging inside me. If you're gonna set me off, I'm gonna go off. Like, I apologize, but nothing I said was wrong, and I stand by everything I said. I wish I didn't say some of the stuff I said, but when have I? You said I was being sensitive. So and then I said you were being sensitive. And you said, when have I been? You said, look back in chat. You said, when have I been sensitive? And I answered the fucking question. Okay. It happened to be a DM. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Even though that would have had no fucking ramifications at all if you didn't specifically say who it was. So that's on you. But you asked, when have I been sensitive? You literally asked that. So I had to give a response. I guess I didn't have to, but I did. And then you can't handle it. So don't fucking start fights with me, dude. Doesn't seem like, it really is not a big, I know, man. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but dude, Chemp as a mediator would be fucking awesome. Yes, needs to be a live stream. Can we do a live stream? Musical, can we do a live stream right now? This would be fun. In confidence. Dude, oh my God. If you really think that's me betraying your confidence, then there's nothing I can fucking say. I already apologized, even though you asked for it. I apologize. You haven't asked. You haven't apologized. I apologized, and that's it. Like I don't know. I don't know what else to say, man. I apologized. I'm over it. I don't really fucking care. You clearly do. That's fine. I don't know. Like, dude, the stream is always up, Guru. For the stream is always. I never take them down anymore. Like, it's gonna be up. I literally have to. I have no choice. I fucking have to keep them up. So yeah, but dude, yeah, I can bury the hatchet. I don't care. I really, at this point, I really like, I don't know, man. Negative yacht vibrations. This was the gayest cringe watch along I'd probably watching about. Do you guys see this? I apologized. I apologized to something this little retard started. This fucking Mong started it. I told him what was gonna happen. And he hasn't apologized. He's still shitting on me, and that's somehow okay. So yeah, so obviously Musical's still angry because I alluded to something he said in a DM, which, newsflash, Musical, like fucking we were talking about fucking MMA Joey DMs and Polidori DMs too, which I didn't want to do, but I fucking had to because I had to. And they're not pissed off about it. So dude, I legit won't insult you. You already have, but I ain't having anyone talk about my parenting skills like that. I literally said, Musical, you dumb motherfucker, you absolute mom. I said, you are a great parent, but you gotta fucking stop smoking inside. How is that make me in the wrong? How is you smoking inside good parenting skills? Please defend that. Please defend that, you stupid asshole. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Like, this is you being sensitive. This is you being sensitive. I said you're a great parent. I wish I had a dad like you. My life would be so much better, and it would have been so much better if my dad was way more like you. But you gotta fucking stop smoking inside, dude. Like, it's fair. That's a fair thing. That's a fucking fair thing. This is me sticking up for your fucking kid, dude. This is me sticking up for your kid. So you can say that's terrible. But this is me having your kids back. So yeah, like I'm not defending anyone with your behavior right now. It's with my behavior. Well, you're here fucking watching me, dude. So at least I'm fucking entertaining your ass. Be more like Seven Soul and spread positive. But yeah, we need to be more like Calcifer. Calcifer is fucking awesome. Calcifer is fucking awesome because Calcifer is never gonna start shit with anyone. That's for sure. Whenever Calcifer says something, it's always positive and uplifting and good. Both should release a roast of the other person on their individual channels to see who wins. Dude, look, quit. Musical, retard, fucking faggot. Loquacious's message. Truce, yes. Musical, do you want to do that? I think that'd be cool. And you have a massive advantage because I don't have anything I can edit with or anything, and I'm still up for that. But you're probably so fucking soy that you fucking left already. Let's not insult each other anymore, dude. He's fucking asking for it, dude. Just yesterday, I was probably Musical's favorite member of Jerusalem, definitely top 3, definitely. And now I'm not even worthy of a roast. What the fuck? This is what I mean by this guy's sensitive. We're all sensitive, but Musical's really fucking sensitive. He's a fucking musician. He can't not be sensitive. I feel I feed Raul Roses sticks. Nice, Leonte. Fucking nice. Uh, I agree, man. I can't even tell if you guys are joking around anymore. Two soys. Thanks, Lord Guru. No, dude, like I said, I don't fucking care anymore. I'm probably already banned from Discord. I'm assuming he did something like that because he's fucking, yeah, because he's sensitive. So I don't really fucking care that much. Gruesome civil war. The thing is, there can't really be a civil war because no one has to take sides. Like there might be certain people that do take sides, but most people, like, you don't have to. Like you can still watch both. Musical started a fight. I ended a fight, and then he got mad about it. That was more or less that's what happened. I don't really know exactly. Yeah, I don't really know how else to put it. Dude, this is whenever I stream, like it's a fucking blur. So to be honest, like I don't know. I'm gonna turn this stream off whenever I'm done, and I'm not. Oh man. There was a domestic disturbance. Yeah. I don't really know what else to say. He was too soy to accept a roast battle, which would have been a fucking hilarious and like wholesome and funny way to end this. But because I criticized the retard for fucking smoking inside when he has a kid, which even if you don't have a kid, you're a fucking retard for smoking inside. When I smoked cigarettes, I never smoked inside because I'm not that fucking stupid. He's 40 years old and he's still smoking. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. And he says, oh, it's fine to smoke inside. Like my parents smoked inside when I was growing up. And look at you, dude. You're still smoking at 39. Because they fucking instilled that inside your stupid fucking brain when you were fucking an infant. Like, it matters. You can say it doesn't matter, but it fucking matters. And especially a stupid drug like nicotine that has no benefit whatsoever. Like I'm in the right here. Am I in the right for saying it? Maybe, maybe not. That's debatable. But that opinion is 1,000% right. Like you can't deny that. Only person I have beef with is Darling Soy. It's fun. What's funny, I did see this coming. I actually did see this coming. I don't know, and I don't know. There was nothing like there was no like tells or anything. But I think it's fair criticism that people shouldn't smoke indoors around their kids. Yes, but at the same time, it's better than things like domestic abuse. It's okay. Yes. That doesn't mean it's a good thing to do. And like as someone like Musical really cares about being a good dad. Like I'm just telling him the fucking truth. And I literally said, how many times did I say you're a fucking incredible dad? I've said it at least a handful of times, at least 5. And I mean it. I think he's a really good dad, but he set me off and I had to attack something. So I attacked that. That was heel 6 soul coming out. And Nick and McGregor and Go MMA, they uncles. Wait, what? Incels. Gotcha. I was like, uncles. I'm not justifying it though. This is nuts. It is fucking nuts, dude. I only beef with Rico and Loquacious. I've never seen you beef with anyone, Calcifer. Yeah. More members to MMA Guilo. I'm not joining MMA Guilo. Jerusalem MMA, dude. Yeah. That would be even cooler, dude. Because I said this before. I said that I would never want to have a boxing match with Musical because I wouldn't want to hurt him. I still, even now, even though he's fucking, you guys all soy and shit, I still don't want to hurt him. Like I don't have a fucking hatred for him or anything. What's funny is I legitimately have been trying, like, for the last few streams, I've been waiting for him to come on stream so I can thank him for all the music he's created. I listen to his music all the fucking time, literally all the fucking time. And even if he bans me, I still will. No, Rigo. I can't join because you take anti-China talk seriously. And I think it's cool. Like, part of the meme, I think, that makes it funny is me always being anti-China. You can't have everyone being pro-China. You need to have some people being anti-China for the meme to continue, to give it some legs. So, like, if you're really anti-China talk, then I'm not going to be a part of it. I think the anti-China talk is part of what is one of the few things that makes the meme funny. I'm part Chinese, can't you see? No, I can't see. But yeah, I literally wanted, like, the last few times musical was here, I forgot, but I literally wanted to thank him for all the good music he's provided me. And I legitimately, he is the number one listened to artist of like the past few months. And even if he hates me or bans me or does whatever gay shit he's gonna do, like, that's not gonna change, because I don't know. I don't know. This is not. I'm part Chinese. Can't you see it? Invite me to MMA. Yeah, invite Calcifer. Calcifer's always good. Who would win? Would you win though in a boxing match, dude? Musical doesn't have any boxing experience. Yes, I would fucking destroy him. Simple as. Like, I've been boxing for the last year and a half, almost 2 years now, and I don't think he's ever even picked up boxing gloves in his life. So even though he has a weight advantage on me, yeah, I would destroy him. But in an MMA match, he has 6 months of jiu-jitsu under the belt. He would probably destroy me. He'd probably take me down and submit me. You know? My penis Chinese, but my brain Chinese, so it is. I know it was in the heat of the moment, but you shouldn't have revealed the smoking inside stuff to us, even though smoking inside. Dude, I apologized. I said I apologized for going scorch yog, but I literally told him I was gonna go scorch yog if he kept it up, and he kept it up. Like, you can go back and look at the chat and watch the stream again. I said this was gonna happen. I told him to stop, and he didn't. So whose fault is it then? Like if you poke someone and the person you're poking is saying, "Don't poke me or I'm gonna go scorch yog on you," and then you keep poking and then you get scorched yog on, whose fault is it? Is it my fault? I'm gonna take 30% responsibility on this. I know I'm the one streaming, so maybe 40%, but dude, musical fucking instigated the fuck out of that. And I, like, the proof is, like, it's all recorded. I know this. Yes, Larry's not. Yeah, Larry is actually sad. Six soul, soy, anti-China, poly. I also can't figure it out. Can't. Okay, Larry's huge on energy. Yes, and part of the reason why I'm angry is because I have to getting calls by people I don't want to fucking talk to as well. So, like I said, half of this has nothing to do with Discord at all. I've said this as well. Like, half of it has nothing to do with Discord at fucking all. But yeah, dude, like, I swear he asked for it. Like, go back. I will not watch this stream back. I don't want to fucking relive this shit at all. But so any of you guys in chat, like, can you confirm or deny my stance? He started it, right? Like, I did not. I said what was going to happen. I told him to stop. I told him I was going to go heel, and I didn't want to go heel. He kept going, and now he's done, you know? And Loquacious had the best fucking suggestion of, let's just do a funny roast video of each other and bury the hatchet. Amazing suggestion. A suggestion I 1,000% was going to lose, and still his fucking pussy ass feelings, like, no, you can't fucking, you know, man. So, but yes, the whole situation fucking sucks. But I fucking stand by it. Diva the musical 6. I'll stand by that. That's fine. And on that note, what time is it? See, I do have to leave pretty soon. I don't have to. I think I got like another 15 minutes, but I don't like. I have people fucking watching, so What the fuck? People are messaging me in Discord like some fucking random ass shit, man. Can you play a horse with no name? I can't. Can you play Wonderwall? I can't, dude. Dude, I only pick this guitar up when I'm fucking on stream and shit, and I haven't really been practicing at all. Yeah, I don't really know what the fuck to like. I have people watching. I feel like I'm not entertaining right now. I blew my fucking entertainment load. Like I know it was soy and shit, and it was stupid. And I really wish that didn't happen. Like that's definitely not gonna. That's not gonna probably bode well for my channel in the future. But like I said I'm leaving the stream up, dude. Like I said it. Like I don't care. I joined MMA Guilo and I already got kicked. Is that true? Wait, is that true? Is this true, MMA Joey? Can anyone else in MMA Guilo agree, confirm this? Because that's fucking hysterical if it is true. Play Cuphead, Tony. What's up? What's up, Bob? The crazy thing. No, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into that. But I think I'm just done. Yeah, I'm fucking done. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for all that. I'm sorry you guys watched that. I don't know why you'd want to. I guess it's kind of entertaining. Like I do get entertaining when dude, Larry's right here. Larry's right here. Yeah. He's been with me the whole time. He's fine. He's just fucking sad that my fucking energy's all fucked up like this. Crazy way to fucking start the new year, to be fair. Crazy fucking way to start the new year. But maybe it's a good way to start the new year. Larry, you're loved by everyone in chat. Maybe not Toast, but everyone else. Gruesome version of the Kardashians. Yeah, I guess. I was in there for 10 seconds before getting banned. What'd you do, MMA Joey? Was it just shit? Was it your classic MMA Joey things? Larry felt like Guru when he saw his friend's mom get beat up on acid. I think that was a fabricated story, but maybe not. I think it's a fabricated story. But yeah, Larry's not fun. Yeah, what'd you do, MMA Joey? Is that really true though? Is that really true? You were in there for 10 seconds. Because that would invite me and see if I can get banned even quicker. Because I don't need to even post anything like egregious. I just have to say China sucks and I'm going to get banned. So maybe I get banned even quicker than you, MMA Joey. But anyways, yes, Larry's fine. He's right here. He's sad this fucking all this shit went down. Don't know, like, depending on how soy musical is, have no idea. I have no idea what my fucking status in Jerusalem is. But if it's banned, then I'm definitely never coming back. And if it's no, you don't need to apologize. I apologize to him a lot, and he never apologized. That's the thing. I apologized how many times? How many times did I apologize? And he did not apologize once. He was like, I hate when people do like. No, I'm not gonna get into it, man. I'm just triggering myself at this point. I think you just good pal. Dude, Musical was up until yesterday, Musical was my fucking best friend in Gruesome. And I would still say, even with this shit, I would still say he's my best friend. So, I don't know, fucking clip that and send it to his soy ass. Because it's just a fucking argument, dude. And if he's really gonna get mad about the Jew shit, he outed himself with that, not me. And he asked for an instance of him being dude, I don't want to get into it anymore. I'm just fucking going on. Criticize each other without getting worked. Yeah, I said like today was not a good day for it. Today was really not a good day for it, and I told him that. Musical seemed worked up about it, and you seem yes, I know. Like I said, 50% of what happened today has nothing at all to do with Jerusalem or Musical at all. Literally fucking at all. I think that's why he's angrier than I am, is because I knew this and I said this. Um, like it's just like life circumstances, like pushing me to turn heel. But yeah, dude, like I said, like as far as now, I still consider him my best friend in Jerusalem. So even if he bans me, whatever, like he can be as soy about it as whatsoever. But I did give him good parenting advice, and I shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have said it on stream, anyways. But I did. How's training? Are you talking about boxing or like just physical training? Boxing has been. I haven't been going that much. I had to stop. It's my fucking tooth, man. I had to stop sparring like 5 months ago, something like that. And he's okay there, Bear. Oh, he's getting better now. He's sensing some calmness in the energy. So I had to stop sparring, and sparring was easily my favorite thing. So I'm literally just hitting. I go like maybe once a week, and I just hit pads and shit. But more often than not, I just fucking stay here and just hit things here. It's the same fucking thing. I can have like a makeshift heavy bag something and hit it, you know. And then as far as physical training goes, it's actually been really fucking good. I feel like I have more. That's another thing. I feel like I have more testosterone now than I've had in a really long time. I think that's another reason why I got so worked up. Because I've been like today, like I went for a dip today, a polar plunge, and then I worked out. And I've talked about this on stream before, but plunging in the lake and then not taking a shower, but instead working out until you're warm, it increases your testosterone by like a crazy amount. And this is the third time I've done it. And each time I feel it and see it in my body, like the testosterone really like it goes up by a noticeable and considerable percentage. So I think that was part of it too. Is like not just life circumstances, but also my testosterone is raised, and white people shouldn't argue. We need to stick together, man. No, there's a lot of dumb white people, to be fair. When I'm stressed, I like to have a cold Sing Zao to take the edge off. We've done enough fighting in the past 100 years with each other. Well, I mean, we're doing it right now, right? If we're talking about Russia and Ukraine and shit. Why doesn't Russia and Ukraine team up and fucking start nuking Africa? Yeah, that makes sense. But fuck, what was I gonna say? Sake with my hot dogs. Dude, could you imagine taking a hot dog with like the bun and everything, condiments and all, dipping it in a shot of sake and just fucking eating it? In an ideal world, retards wouldn't push you when you're saying today's not a good day to be pushed. You know? That would be ideal, but nothing is ideal. That's the thing. Jerusalem is not ideal. Jerusalem was ideal in the summer. And, I probably should have said this to Ilya, but it's not a criticism of him at all. I like Ilya. But when Ilya joined Discord, that was the moment Discord changed for the worse. And it wasn't specifically because of him. It was a chain reaction of events, but when he joined, that's when Discord became very sped. But I like Ilya. I wouldn't want him out of Discord. Gotta agree with Loke. We're on the same team. We shouldn't attack each other. Well, it already happened though. Like it already fucking happened. So I apologized. I've apologized at least 5 to 10 times on this stream. I don't know how much more I can apologize. And I don't know. Musical is definitely the type of guy who when his mind gets stuck on something, and I'm just gonna talk about it because fuck him. The Juru thing for at least a month. That wasn't constant, but for at least a month, maybe more. He was talking about how he was like just fucking paranoid that Juru was trying to like ruin Jerusalem and shit. And I kept telling him like, and look, okay, Yeah, I'm going to say this because I don't care. Because I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to say the truth. Okay. Loquacious. He even questioned your allegiance to Jerusalem. And I swear to God, I could show you the DMs. I could fucking show it to you. I said, no fucking chance in hell. He's like, Loquacious is the mod is a mod on that server, and he seems to have, his loyalties are with Juru. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Loquacious? I was like, I know for a fact that you are a goat in Loquacious's mind. I was like, me and Loquacious fucking look up to you so much. And yeah, I can fucking show, because he's so lame, I will actually fucking show you the DMs if you want to see them. But I only said that because I was showcasing how he can be fucking sensitive. But I say I got sensitive in this. I'm not saying I'm not sensitive. That's the difference between me and Musical. I will admit my faults. He's not admitting his faults. That's the difference. That's the only difference. And I'm on camera, so it seems worse. Ilya spams so much, man. Cool guy. Yeah, Ilya is a massive spammer, but he's genuinely funny and he genuinely has really good MMA takes. Most of the time when he says something's likely going to happen, or I agree with it, or I can at least see it. Thoughts on New Year's resolutions? Gay. I did make a resolution on the stream at the very beginning as a joke, just to stretch more, because I really do need to stretch more. But I think if you ever go to a gym, New Year's Day, 2nd and 3rd, and maybe the 4th are crowded as fuck, and then it's just done. If you need something arbitrary like New Year's to set a resolution, you're already failed. You set a resolution when you're fed up with the current habit you want to get rid of, or you're fed up with the current lifestyle, or whatever it is you want to change. That's when you set a resolution. You don't set it at an arbitrary date and time. That's never going to work, or rarely going to work. Ilya is an 8-tier Jerusalem member. He got positive Campbell tilt. What does that mean, MMA Jelly? He's just a kid, though. Wait, who? Ilya? I think Ilya's 17. I don't know. That's the thing. There's certain members in Jerusalem. Yeah, they're just younger. And they have that young person energy. Ilya, Strickland, Sigma. They have that young person energy, so they're more enthusiastic, and we need that in Jerusalem. We need that in Jerusalem. It can't just be old speds like me and Musical, but it can get annoying for old speds like me and a Musical. Maybe reach out to Musical and sort it out. I'm not reaching. I've said sorry a bunch of times. I'm not at least not today. Maybe tomorrow, or when shit's settled down, but yeah, I'm definitely not right now, just because I know Musical, and I know how his mind works, kinda. I don't know him super well. I know him, but I feel like I know him better than anyone else in Jerusalem. I've had more conversations with him in DMs than anyone else in Jerusalem, other than Chrissy J. So yeah, I feel like I know them really well. Who's one of the? Ilya's one of the best. Ilya's definitely one of the best. Oh, that is my cue to go. That's like a 5-minute fucking thing to go, but yeah, I gotta go soon. I'm gonna make Wilo is power. China power. What did Musical say about me? Musical didn't say anything about you, Polydor. Musical is. I've never had a Musical say anything about you. Musical doesn't say anything. Oh no, there's a few people he said things about, but I said he said the Jewer thing because he's stupid and out of himself for that, and I said the Loquacious thing because I wanted to give a fucking example of exactly how paranoid his brain can be sometimes. But yeah, he never said anything about you, Polydor. I think positive cancel tilt means on to rise. Musical should have been worried about China power. What's my energy? Chrissy J has the oldest energy. Oldest? Granny Gumjob vibe? No, Chrissy J's I think she's between me and Musical's age. I think she's 37, 38, something like that. 38 would be my guess. What's your energy, MMA Joey? You are an enigma, dude. You're kind of a lot like me. Where like I feel like there's a lot of there's a lot of positivity and good energy, and then there's like a demon living inside you, like there is inside me. I feel like it's very similar to mine, MMA Joey. That's why we're the meth users of Jerusalem. And Chrissy J was an ex-meth user of Jerusalem, still a meth user. Just not a Jerusalem anymore, sadly. If we had Chrissy here, she would have resolved this. Loquacious, you're fucking right. You're so right. If Chrissy was in chat when this happened, none of this would happen. Like I'm pretty sure none of this would happen. This is why I'm not, to this day, I'm not sad. I'm not mad she left. I'm just like, not disappointed. I'm just like, I just wish I would have known. I wish she would have like given me a heads up. I saw it. I did see it coming, but I wish she would have said, "Hey, I'm thinking about leaving Jerusalem. There's too many speds here," or whatever her reason. But because I highly doubt anyone else DM'd her as much as I did. And it was a back and forth. It wasn't me fucking annoying her, Bring back Chrissy J. Yes, bring back the leader of the meth users of Jerusalem. I was really late to the stream. What did Musical say about Jeru? Okay, so Harold Hampton. Musical was instigating me. I don't remember what. Like it's a blur. But I know Musical was instigating me, and I told him to stop. And then he said I was being sensitive, and I said, I'm being sensitive. And then I didn't say Jeru's name at all. I didn't say Jeru's name at all. I said, don't you remember in the DMs, and it's all true. A few months ago, Musical was messaging me, like he was basically paranoid that Jeru was trying to somehow ruin Jerusalem, which is insane. It is absolutely insane. And the entire time I was like, no, I really don't think so. But when I said it, I said, Musical, don't you remember that when those DMs a few months ago, when you were paranoid that a certain someone in Jerusalem was gonna like ruin Jerusalem for us? That's all I said. And then Musical is like, oh, you mean Jew? Like, I didn't want to start anything with Musical and Jeru. I hope this doesn't start anything with Musical and Jeru. But I had to bring that up because he was saying that I was sensitive, and I was being sensitive. I'm not denying that, but he denies him being sensitive, which, from my perspective, he's being more sensitive than I am. Especially, and the Jew shit fucking proves it, and the Loquacious shit triple proves it. He thought Loquacious was like on Team Jeru trying to get rid of Jerusalem. Like, how retarded can you fucking be? Like, that's not a Loquacious thing. Like, literally no one in Jerusalem would do that. Seeing that piss balloon was the final straw. I know. I'm pretty sure. Like, I would be willing to bet it was just happenstance, and the piss balloon has nothing to do with it. But she did leave right after that. So, like, there's a 30% chance that she did leave because of it. I lean towards it was just happenstance. Like, I don't blame Musical for her leaving at all. And if she did leave for that, I still wouldn't blame Musical for her leaving, because that's the stupidest reason to leave ever. But I really don't think it was because of that, because I sensed her departure like a week before she actually did. So I really don't think it was that. Genuine question, no trash talk, but is Strickland stupid? Strickland Burner, are you here? He's not the smartest. He's definitely not the smartest. He's a smart guy? No, he's not. But I don't know, like, I don't know you guys personally, so I don't know. But Ilya, I don't know, but he's brown, if that answers your question. If you check his topology, yeah, that's mine is me IRL as well. I'm sure it is. I made sure. Like some sort of Stalin-esque paranoia-esque. Dude, it was crazy. I had to talk him down multiple, especially when he brought you up, Loquacious. Like, that was when I was like, with the Jeru shit, I wasn't on board at all. But But when he brought you in, that's when I was like, dude, you're taking this way too fucking far, man. Like, holy shit, there's no secret agenda to fucking ruin Jerusalem. This is exactly what you're right, Rigo. This is all Mr. Arkansas's fault. Fuck that guy. Or as Musical calls him, Mr. Arkansas, because he's a sped. Little do they know, MMA Guaylo is going to overthrow Jerusalem. Yes, that's what it seems like at this rate. Thanks, I worked hard on it. I haven't seen your typology profile pic. I'll look at it. MMA Guaylo had century of humiliation. Now it's their turn. Yes. I don't know if I'm reading that wrong or if that's written wrong, but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense in my brain. And crackdowns will happen soon. I think Musical thought Drew's stream slandering Joey was getting the no. It had nothing to do with that. No. It had nothing to do with MMA Joey at all. MMA Joey. It's hard for me to remember exactly the specific reasons why he thought Juru was like anti-Jerusalem or something. Because this was a while ago. This was not that recent. So I can't say for sure. And like, I don't know. I really don't. I think releasing DMs is probably like the gayest shit you could probably do. But at the same time, like I will release them if this shit keeps going because I'm not lying. Like that's the thing. Like nothing I've said in this entire stream is a lie, and that I fucking stand by. I was doing lines on Arkansas stream, but they kept kicking me as soon as I hopped on their StreamYard. On their StreamYard? Wait, you're doing lines? Wait, I'm confused. On their stream? Oh, gotcha. Oh, that's fucking nice, MMA Joey. That's fucking awesome. Maybe he thought Drew was in Jerusalem just to promote his content. Talisha, yes, Ilya, that was part of it. That was definitely part of it. Well, I can talk more about. I feel like I don't really want to. Well, fuck it. I don't care. Like he definitely thought that, Ilya, and he definitely thought that, and it was stuff along those lines, which I don't even 100% disagree with, but like that's not but Jews not fucking out to get rid of Jerusalem. Like we all benefit from being in Jerusalem. Like if you're a content creator, you benefit from being in Jerusalem. Yeah, Ilya with the big brains right here. I genuinely think, even though Ilya, I don't know how you're like 17, right? I genuinely think you are one of the smarter people in Jerusalem for sure. You might as well skip to the healing part now. Yeah. We need to have like a fucking peace pipe passing and fucking seance and Loquacious, if you can message him. Well, I don't want to get you involved in this shit either, but I just really liked your idea of us doing a roast of each other, like a funny roast of each other. I think like nothing is gonna like melt my heart and like make me not mad than like someone making fun of me hilariously, you know? Like I love that shit as long as it's funny. And Musical's fucking hysterical. Cutler's ban is the reason for this. Musical banned Cutler. I was going to go off on that, but I don't. I'm smart in contrast to Strickland's burner. No, in contrast to Strickland's burner, you're a fucking genius, Ilya. But you're smart. Just like your brain for MMA and your enthusiasm. You're definitely one of the more like needed members of Jerusalem. I think. Like you're one of the people that make Jerusalem what it is. Polidori, what kind of purge? I'm not smart. Is sub 9. Yeah, a lot. No, you are smart though. Like your fight breakdowns and no, I think you are smart, dude. I do think you are smart. And maybe it is in contrast, but there's other smart fucking people here too, dude. Like I think Loquacious is very, very smart. I think Musical is very fucking smart. Who else? Chrissy J was a fucking retard. I love talking to her, but she was a fucking retard. MMA Joe is very, very smart. You can tell he's done a lot of drugs and he's done a lot of self-reflection. You can tell. But my ego is a balloon. Cutler had a proven IQ of 192. Yeah, he stored it all in his penis, dude. I'm not getting involved. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame the Loquacious. Don't get involved. But I do like. I just like your idea. Your idea was so good. But yeah, don't get involved. I would prefer you not getting involved. Ilya was on the outskirts of Sarajevo. I don't know how in 1993, raining hell on Bosniak children. My ego is a balloon. Han are the smartest. Sebastian and Jiang. Well, they are Asian, so. And the King Arthur guy, but I don't want to pick on him because he's actually disabled. Wait, are you wait? And that could wait. Wait, what are you saying about him, MH? Are you saying he's retarded, or he's? We were talking about smart people. Or are we talking about retard? I'm confused. Well, King Arthur. I don't know. He joined my stream, so like yes, is King Arthur is Boleyn? Yes, yes, he is. Yeah, he's not even part of group. Like, he's like, he doesn't. I don't even think he knows what MMA is. He just like found my stream and joined Jerusalem, which I actually think is fucking hilarious. But some of the things he says in Discord, it's like, Jesus, dude, fucking Jesus. I'm the smartest guy. I have many extra chromosomes. Yes, Calcifer, as he is the oddest of Jerusalem, and as the oddest, he is so autistic that he's giving himself Downs and more chromosomes. Whippets may be brain dead. Yes, whippets are not. They're not good. They corrode your brain lining. Same thing happened to me with computer duster. Thank God I didn't do it that much. Cutler X is a genius. My father was fighting for Bosnia in that war. He was a troop. He was on the front lines, Ilya. Big ups, Ilya father. Beast. That is funny. Wait, what's funny? I'm confused. Ilya's father being on the front lines? Being on the just fucking fighting. None of us are smart at all. I mean, it depends on how you like, and relative to, I don't know, like when I can't even say it because I know how it sounds when I say it, but like I do know I'm smart. He sent a pic of him with dyed hair and said he was bisexual. Said he was bisexual, and I just thought there was no way this guy watches MMA. Oh yeah, we're talking about. Oh yeah. He doesn't watch MMA, I don't think. And he lives in Ohio too, which is hard to believe that like out of every random person who could join my stream, someone also in Ohio, but like on the other side of Ohio. So strange, but maybe there is that chance that YouTube recommended my stream to Boleyn. Yes, to Boleyn because we're both in Ohio, because we're both in close proximity to each other. Because I got recommended Mexican martial arts channel, but right when it started, and even though he's not in Southern California, he's Mexican, and there's tons of Mexicans in Southern California. I don't think YouTube's aware that I'm a little Mexican. So, but YouTube's aware that I could be Mexican. So I think they will sometimes like advertise someone that's kind of close to you. He lives in Lima. Yes, he lives in Lima, Ohio. Just somewhere in on the western side of Ohio. It's just soybeans and corn. That's literally all it is in like little towns. Talk more shit, dude. Dude. This stream is about to be 3 hours. I'm leaving at 3 hours exactly, so like a minute and a half. I think that's a good way to leave. No, dude, I'm done talking. I'm pretty much done talking shit. Like I think you guys can see. Like Larry's falling asleep right here, so that tells you everything you need to know. Like the fucking Am I near Lima? No, Lima, Ohio. Cleveland is like northeast Ohio. Lima is like northwest, but not quite as north. I want to say it's like 3 hours away. So it's not like super far away, but it's not super close either. So he's not in Lima. No, I think he is. Yeah, I think he is in Lima. Like because everything he said checked out. So I'm pretty sure he is. The weird thing about him is he has such a he has such a Gap Year type way of typing, and like the things he says reminds me so much of Gap Year. But I really don't. But it's not Gap Year. It seems like Gap Year so much, but I really don't think it's Gap Year. It's crazy. It's like somehow Gap Year got cloned and Americanized or some shit. I don't know. Baleen is a Western Ohio soybean, that's for sure. But I don't like shitting on him because he found my stream and he liked it and shit. Like, that's kind of cool. So I don't like shitting on people who fucking like my shit, but he is pretty fucking soy. Lisa Riley. Oh god, Lisa Riley. Dude, after this, I need to watch. I need to hate watch me some Lisa Riley after this, just to fucking calm my nerves. Let's see. I always think it's another Polidori. Dude, that's crossed my mind too. I thought, well, the first thing is like, I was like, this guy really sounds like Gap Year, and my other thing is like, it sounds like it's something that Polidori could fucking pull off too. But like everything he says checks out, so I really think that he's just some random fucking sped. Yeah, that's what I mean, Polidori. It seems like he seems like he could be you or Gap Year trolling us. That's what it seems like. That's what I'm saying. Where's Mr. Pibb? I know Mr. Pibb. He always messages me. He always messages me to go live like at the worst times. Like, it's always when I've like just gone live and shit. There's some people that are doppelgangers. True, very very true. Doppelgangers are definitely real. 1,000%. 1,000%. Watch Tiny Taxi to calm the nerves. Fuck, I forgot about Tiny. I haven't watched her in like a while. Maybe I should. Maybe I fucking should. And on that note, I think that's the best note to leave it on. No, this is the best note to leave it on. Oh shit, my phone is paper. So. This is the best note. Little air bear sleeping. I don't know if you could even see him on the fucking black chair, but yeah, it seems like he could be a you or Gap Year super elaborate troll job, just because the things he says are so crazy and like so like what the fuck. But like I really think he is an actual person. But anyways, on that note, me and Larry say goodbye. Sorry for the drama. I'll take half responsibility for it. Oh, Larry's fine. He's fine. Like, I'm fine right now. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm literally totally fine right now. I just fucking remembered. Oh, fuck. I'm not fine. Just like outside stuff, outside Jerusalem stuff really is like more of the cause of what happened. And so hopefully Musical can fucking understand that. But if not, like, I don't really care. It's fine. Whatever happens in the future, that's what happens. But I love you all. Toodle pip. I will see you later. And remember, USA #1. USA #1. USA #1.